5 fish for Kyoya Fujita. 31 pounds, 3 ounces. 31 pounds and 3 ounces. And once again, Kyoya Fujita's presence is felt here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Are you happy with day number 1?
Yeah, very happy. Today is a special day.
Can you do it again tomorrow?
Maybe it's tough condition. Maybe tomorrow is tough condition. But I don't know. I try catch big fish.
Beautiful. Yeah. Very fast.
I catch pre-spawning bass deep. Maybe 13 or 35 feet.
Yes.
Suspending fish. Yeah, schooling fish.
Three, 5. Sayonara. ありがとう。ああ、maybe big. Oh, maybe big one.
Most important is believe myself and thinking tactics, and my fishing and my game.
Big it. So big. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And my heart, believe myself most important. I believe to win.
Oh, big one. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sayonara. Big it. Big it. Oh, big it. Yes. But skinny. Yeah. Very tough today. In the morning, 2 or 3 big fish catch, but no 5 limit. But afternoon, 3 big fish catch, change fish, upgrade. It's good. It's good day. I'm happy. Yes. I will try big fish, catch big fish tomorrow. Yeah.
24 pounds, 3 ounces. He is 4 ounces short of the lead with 55 pounds and 6 ounces.
I use 2 rods, 6 feet, 5 inches, medium light power. And Daiwa exists. It's very good reel. Smooth drag and the smooth reading. It's very good.
Oh, buff. baby. Oh, good size. Good size. Yeah. Oh, 4 pounder. Yes. Yes. Oh, bigger. Bigger. Yes! No. Yes! 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 Wow, good.
Kyoya, you found it. Good decision.
Good.
Good decision.
Yeah, very tough today. No good, but afternoon, 1 6-pounder catch. I catch. I will get big fish challenge tomorrow.
16 pounds, 10 ounces with 72 pounds even. Kyoya Fujita is leading the Gamakatsu Bassmaster Elite at Toledo Bend. Good luck tomorrow. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Kyoya Fujita.
Minutes, Kyoya.
Yeah.
Another chance at another Elite Series title. Is it your goal this year to make all championship Sundays?
Yes, all championship Sunday. I hope. Yeah.
5 you made last year. Yesterday was tough.
Yeah.
Is today going to be a little better?
Maybe tough day, but I will catch big fish. Today morning, go to same area, so change condition and no boat. Yeah. Yesterday many boats, today is no boat. The fish come up, suspending, but today I go to new area and many big fish, many catch big fish. Yeah. Wow, mega.
Nice way to start the day.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Not so many boats
Yeah.
helping.
Yes. No fishing pressure today. Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, big. Yes. One more.
I use 2 baits. One bait, Jacquard driftfly. 1/8 or 3/16 ounces zig head, I use it for mid throwing. One more weight is depth Sakamara shot. 1/8 ounces or 3/16 ounces. I use it for mid throwing. Loughran is good. Try.
Yeah. 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 Good day.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great job.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. 5.5 or 6. Great day. Oh, 6 pounder. Yes, sir. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
My heart, I believe myself most important. I believe today to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe myself most important.
Good boss. Bad release. Sayonara. Big. Big. 6 pounder. Yeah. Yeah. Believe myself. 6. Wow, great day. £5 release. It's great day. Super great day. Most important is be myself.
Kyoya Fujita is a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. The Gamakatsu Bassmaster Elite at Toledo Bend belongs to Kyoya Fujita. 10 Elite Series events. He has 6 top 10s and 2 Bassmaster victories. Hold it high and get loud. The Prince of Japanese Angling once again shows his dominance on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, Kyoya Fujita.
Marathon Peak Performance.
What's going on, guys? Trey McKinney here. We're rolling into tomorrow. Weather's changing, as you guys can see, so it's going to help some people, it's going to hurt some people. So hopefully We can figure it out. It's gonna be a really interesting day. Hopefully y'all can hang around. If it's the Lord's plan, we're just gonna let it ride and hopefully we can make it happen. Isn't that the goal, right? It's a day that I'll never forget. You know, I had an amazing marshal, I had an amazing cameraman. We got some crazy stuff. 513. Say we're feeling good. Biggin. We're feeling fine, you know, it's a feast or famine out there. Come on, but oh, he's got it. He's got it. Let's get it. Come on, baby. It's hard to get them to bite. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we can land all of them. Hopefully we can kind of find where they're moving because they went on the bank bad, but this weather just won't let them. So hopefully we can intercept that, see what we do. Maybe catch a 10-pounder, stuff like that. So this lake's got them. I don't care what anybody says, you fish so much better if you just get 1 or 2 bites out of the way. The bad thing about this lake is you could have a day of your life and still suck. I think it's gonna go down. So I'm shooting for 30 again, but if I can get high 20s, I think that might keep me in it. Like I said, we just gotta pull up 1 at a time. Hopefully we can get the right 5, but that's a start. I feel like these fish really do key on a big bait. You know, you can throw it out there, a small bait, not look at it, not look at it, not look at it, and you throw a glide out there and it loses its mind. I mean, you can throw a jig to a piece of timber, but it's gonna fall all the way down to the bottom in 40 foot of water, and most of the time they won't follow it that far. Sometimes they'll eat it as soon as it comes past them, but most of the time that jerkbait, I can keep it in their face and kind of tease them into biting. So I feel like that's why the stuff that's slower, kind of shallower, is more effective. That's a big one. Come on. Yeah! I had the feeling!
513, baby.
Let's go, dude! Let's let him go. Dude, I literally let it sit, and I just barely inched it and went boom. I was like, ha, 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 ha. There she is. There she is. There she is, baby! She's gonna jump, she's gonna jump. I gotta keep pressure, I gotta keep pressure. Come on. Come on, baby. I'll tell you what, right now, this bait right here is super versatile. You know, it's a good smallmouth bait. It's a good finicky bait. It's kind of like more of a finesse presentation. You can do multiple things. You can kind of, as people say, strolling. It's a really good bait. They bite it, so hopefully tomorrow we're gonna see a little bit more of it and put it to use. You get in this boat. You get in this boat. Sorry, I'm freaking out right now. Holy cow. This is interesting. Oh my gosh. Woo! Gosh! Woo!
Give me some, dude.
Dude, how did I miss her that many times? But
715.
8-pounder, baby. That's a toad. Oh my gosh. I want to pray with this fish right now. Mwah. Look at that thing, dude. Gosh, look how fat she is. Oh, that's what we come here for. I think we made it. I think we made it. We need one more. We always need more. But that was pretty insane. Dude, we could easily catch another 7 or 8 pounder and have 32, 35 again. Just in general, the day was all good. We were always cracking jokes, you know, having fun, laughing. It's another 5-pounder. We got some crazy stuff. I mean, stuff that never happens, you know, like the jerkbait thing. Them hooks are dude, no way, look. Dude, dude, I caught my jerkbait. Dude, no way. Dude, never seen that in my life. Probably never see it again in my life. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Explain what happened, really.
Okay, so I saw this fish out here, right? Lean into it, break it off, and I'm like, you know what? I want to get my jerkbait back. So I followed it, nothing. That's my jerkbait, dude. That's my, oh my gosh. What? 5-3. And got my jerkbait back, dude. Thanks for playing my game. What else? What are we gonna do next? Broke him off, come back an hour later and just caught it and got my jerkbait back. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. It's a freaking giant. We come across the right ones. Like I said, we had a really good day of fishing of a morning. We had like 30 pounds and it was unreal, you know. Just being able to drop a dirty 30 is crazy enough. And we kind of started pre-practice, just kind of looking around, finding something for tomorrow maybe, and ended up catching another 8-pounder. That's a freaking giant. And now we got like, I think 33. Oh! That's what I'm talking about right here. Come on. So it's unreal. I mean, we're very blessed on what we done today. Had a good day of fishing. Look at that giant. Had a good cameraman, good marshal. What can I say, man? It was a great day of fishing, and hopefully we can do it again tomorrow. So, you know, it's pretty crazy just to be in a position where I have a chance.
22-year-old Trey McKinney, how are you feeling this morning? How long have you dreamed of this moment?
My whole life, and just to be sitting in the position I am now, it just don't even feel real, really.
Well, enjoy it, because it is real. It's a lot of fun to watch.
So days 1 and 2 was really good. You know, we got the cold front, we have everything of them floating around, suspending on stuff out in the mouths of the creek channels and everything like that. So perfect. Today, you know, it started to warm up. That's a big one, dude. Oh my. I feel like a lot of your big fish spawn in timber. And I know some people might disagree, whatever. I feel like a lot of them trees that's got a big top on the top, I feel like a lot of them big fish will sit out there and spawn. I feel like that they're loners. There's a few packs of them. Oh my gosh. But most of them are just kind of loners. So mostly the big ones are, you know, they roam out there in the timber, find out, you know, they live in a general area, I feel like, most of the time. I needed that so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. That's a giant. Giant. That's a giant, dude. That's a freaking mondo. Woo! You're gonna jump again? Oh my gosh. I use it as a tool. A scope to me is a tool. And I feel like it is, most people, you know, they rely on scope. I actually love fishing shallow. And the main thing for me, when this shallow water event, you know, a lot of guys were catching them on the bank. And I looked at the forecast, and Florida strain bass, cold water, and weather temps, crazy winds, cold, I mean, everything, you know, was wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, my bad. I am never an emotional type of guy, but it's getting there for me right now.
Check, make sure it's 14.
Okay. And it really pushed these fish back. And I kind of thought it would, you know, and I used a hypothesis, I guessed that I thought it would. So I didn't really do a whole lot of that because of that reason. Now, as you guys can see, it's getting warmer. It's starting to do that. So the shallow guys that got in is probably going to do precedingly better. Dude, this is why. Oh my gosh, it's happening, guys. They can slide up there, spawn, they can slide up, stage, they can stay in the winter, the summer, everything that they have is right there.
Yeah, that's 24 lines right here. Yep, it's over.
We just caught an over, guys. Let's freaking go. That is freaking giant. Dude, they're moving shallow. Hey, everybody think about scope? No, I love shallow. I love shallow. Love shallow, guys. Just because I'm using scope now, that doesn't mean I'm just a labeled scoper. I'd much rather have a big rod, heavy line, bushes like that, flip into it, and the whole flipping thing shakes. Oh my goodness.
You gonna do it or you gonna be dead?
I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Pain, not great, but that one right in my. Oh yeah, you're gonna pull it hard. Go. Oh yeah, yeah. Feel the burn, baby. Well, we got a little blood on her, but hey, it's good.
5-4.
A little percussion, but we got her. All right. Fish is more important than fingers right now.
No pain, no gain, brother.
Nope. Depends on how the pocket's set up, where it's setting, how much deep water it's got. You know, it just depends on if they're kind of floating out in the middle, headed back to spawn, or they are spawning and they've just pulled off to the first piece of cover, you know. It's kind of, I want to catch all stages, so I'll start at the front, go all the way to the back, and same thing in creek arms as well. Pretty incredible, this fishery, how it is. I mean, it was a solid day of fishing on catches, but mostly size. We had to change a little bit with the fish, but we finally got around a few and we ended up catching a few. So hopefully tomorrow we can make the right adjustments at the right time. You know, guys, how it is on these pressured fish. It's the right moment, right time, right bait. Everything has to be perfect for some of these to bite. So hopefully we can do it one more day, see where it puts us, and then do it again. So hopefully we'll see what happens, but y'all keep watching.
There's a Hydrilla Gorilla for this young superstar. What is going through your mind?
Just about anything you could think of. I mean, the Lord's blessed me. We're just gonna let it roll. That's all I had to say. I need some sleep, need some regathering. I need to go back to the hotel, think about it, pray about it, and just see what's gonna happen tomorrow.
You said you've dreamed of this your whole life yesterday. Have you actually visualized holding that trophy?
I have dreamed of it, you know. It's just kind of, every time I scroll through Instagram over a tournament like 2 or 3 years ago, and I'd see a guy holding a bully trophy way above his head, and I'm like, you know, that's what it's all about right there.
Awesome to have you here. You're an inspiration. Good luck.
Thank you, buddy. I'm not afraid at all, you know, to switch it up, scope shallower, scope deeper, find out where they're wanting to be tomorrow at the moment in time, and see what I have to do to get them to bite, even if I have to go fish shallow. Not afraid at all. I love fishing shallow. It wouldn't bother me a bit. No way, that's a bass. Is it a bass? Oh my goodness, that was a bass. You know, where I come from, Century Belt, they don't even know the name of it, okay? So we have minnows compared to what they have down here. So just to say that, I mean, I might sleep with a belt. I might sleep with it for a long time. That's a goal in life. That's a big one. I'm just gonna boat flip him on this freaking pistol grip, baby. Woo! 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 Come on! Who needs to ride the boat flip? I need to boat flip him. Woo! Let's get it. Century Club. Century Club. All day long, baby.
0.
Well, that was wild. What a start.
6'11".
6'11". Oh!
She's so fat.
Yeah, she's fat. I skipped that thing underneath there and she was like, oh! We on our way. Look at that big fat baby.
Magic of Lake Fork.
The magic of Lake Fork, buddy. Denny Briar baby structure jig. It has got me here, and it's providing today, baby. This thing has been on my deck, if you guys have noticed, every day. And I'm out there in the middle, and this thing's still on my deck. There we go. You gotta get just enough, all right? You know, I just had a feeling I needed to pick up the heavy rod, heavy line. It's a little bitty guy. Skip it up underneath there. I got more confidence in that jig than anything out there. I was like, it can do it. They've moved shallow in this little thing, but they are hard to get to bite. Really hard to get to bite. We've got one bite. Was it the right one? Yeah, it was. It really was. So
10 ounces.
210. We're slowly getting there. Here he comes. Big and giant. That's a giant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That might be 10. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's still a giant. Oh my gosh. There she is, there she is. There she is. There she is. Ah! Ah! Woo! Dude. Right here, baby.
Four.
7-4. Holy cow, dude. Oh! Dude, it's We got 2 fish now. Look at this giant. Right here. This pocket is the best pocket in the lake. Oh my gosh. I was just shaking it and it got heavy and I was like, guys, let's go. Giant. Giant. Oh Lord, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get it, baby. Woo!
5'7".
Okay, baby.
7 ounces.
Okay. We're getting there, baby. Right here. Oh, 2 more bites. I needed that one so bad. Giant. Dude, she ate it off the tree. Come on, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. Woo! Come on! That's 1 step closer right there. That is 1 step closer.
6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
Come on, baby. Right here. Let's do it. Ah! Like that guy said, get you some. Oh! We still got a 2-pounder. I would love for it one more time. That might be her, baby. Still a good one, but I don't know, 5-pounder, you know? No. That'll help a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There she is. That's her. Woo! I will get you. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
It's clear.
Woo! Oh, yes! Dude, did we just do it? 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 God! Oh my goodness. I freaking love you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did we just do it? Oh my gosh. Gosh, the Lord's good. Woo! Gosh, there's nothing. Oh my goodness. The Lord always has a plan. This is what I've lived my whole flipping life. Why I fish every day. Whatever we got, I am truly happy with. Like I said, if I don't win, I don't win. Yeah, that's good for me. This is what I want. It's been unbelievable. On a Sunday. Unreal. Everybody pointing, got cameras up. That's wild.
You are the youngest to ever qualify to be here. You are the youngest to ever win an Elite Series event. And I would assume, well, yes, you are the youngest to ever become a Bassmaster Century Club member. So let's hold that high. 130 pounds and 15 ounces. And 19-year-old Trey McKinney joins the Bassmaster Century Club. We're about to see history be made. The youngest Elite Series champion in history belongs to 19-year-old Trey McKinney. Team McKinney got this done. What does this feel like?
All I gotta say is God showed out today. All the prayers that came through for this boy, it's just unbelievable. And I want to give him all the praise for it. Amen.
The AFCO Bassmaster Elite at Lake Fork belongs to 19-year-old Trey McKinney, the youngest Elite Series champion in history. 130 pounds and 15 ounces, and a 19-year-old champion.
Marathon Peak Performance.
This is what it's all about. We did it.
How many years?
Lost count of the years trying to chase this dream. It's unreal. The way it happens, just, there's no doubt about it. God blessed me this week. No doubt about it.
15 pounds, 13 ounces, and 2024 is Hamner time!
Been trying to do this all my life. I mean, this has been my dream since I was 7 years old. You know, fishing with my dad. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and there's no other way around it. I mean, to get to this level, you've got to do it. It's tough. We were always watching Bassmaster, watch the Classic. We would go to the Classic. He's the guy that taught me a Carolina rig, but he taught me to love the game and this passion. I wasn't going to give up until I got to the elites, and it was a relief. I did it, made the dream come true.
From Northport, Alabama, Johnston Hamner!
And you ain't racing lawnmowers anymore.
You dang right. We had the Bassmaster Classic. I'm leading it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me and you talked last week, and you kind of said, I wouldn't mind towing my boat in here with a lawnmower.
I'll just walk around here and do laps by myself. I don't care.
Well, you're not cutting grass, but you are cutting down the competition. Let me hear it for Hamner time. Justin Hamner.
It's crazy. It's crazy fishing this tournament. Like, I mean, yeah, this is what we all work for, and all the crap that we put ourselves through and our family through, but when you get here, it just makes it all worth it. I mean, it's like, it's a pretty good feeling. We'll just say that.
Here it is, the second day of your second Classic, and you're leading this thing. Man, March has been really good to you. I mean, look at Fork. You had the big fish of the tournament. You finished in the top there. Now you've got big fish of the tournament, and you're on top of the Classic.
This is nuts. I mean, this whole month has been crazy, but we got to finish this thing out.
All right, as we push off on this second day, you're looking forward to day two, aren't you? This is your kind of weather.
Absolutely. We're going to catch them today.
All right, there's two different ways to approach this tournament on day two. Do I put my foot on their throat and try and take off and leave the field, or do I just try and stay in it? Which one?
We're going foot on the throat. We're going to get all we can get.
Let's have some fun. Again, Shakespeare said, beware the Ides of March, but I'm telling you, beware of Justin Hamner in March.
I mean, there's so many guys back home that I fish against that have kicked my teeth in so many times, but I think that's one of the reasons, you know, I can compete against these guys. If you can compete back home in Alabama, you can compete against anybody.
There's number one. Not a giant. Just figured something out though. They wanted a little bit faster. Yesterday it was slow, and they just kind of meandered behind it. As soon as I started
going a little bit faster. She's like, whoa, don't leave me. I'm not a big time spawn guy. I want the fish to be as much pre-spawn as I can find. For one, they're the healthiest, they're the biggest, but for two, they're way more predictable. That's the deal. You just gotta figure out, like, each day is different. I might be saying or throwing the same thing, but you gotta figure out each day how to work it. Oh, she wants it fast. She wants it real fast. Dude, as soon as I paused it, fish just stopped, looked at it, and like started swimming away. Started jerking me in. She came running back at it. We're up close and personal, and I'm fishing off of the instincts that I grew up fishing. Yes, I'm using my forward facing. I mean, I'm using the technology to see how they react to it, but my decision making is going off of, what's in front of me. I'm literally just going down the bank, but I'm able to change how I'm using the bait to be able to make them commit and eat it sideways like that. Oh, spotted bass. Gosh, chunky thing, huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. We're about to catch a big one though. Number 2. I can change the colors, I can change the cadence, the speed, things like that, and then they gag on it. Is that a spot too? It is a spot, it's a good spot. Ah, don't do that. There we go. Oh, chomp. It's like once that water warms up and they start to commit, that's when they get really, really unpredictable. You can't, it's here one day, gone the next, and then you can't really pattern them as much. But those pre-spawn fish, they're still feeding up, they're heavy, and they want to eat something. I like throwing a lot. From zero to, from literally zero bait all day yesterday to it's too much. It is a lot. I can't find my bait half the time because there's so much. The little one got it. And big ones will come. Each day, especially on this lake, these fish are moving so much, the pattern changes so much every day of practice. So I came into it not expecting anything and being prepared for anything, if that makes sense. And I went out there and I'm just fishing how I want to fish. Heck, I went to I don't know how many new places today. It just feels right. That was rude. You always hear people talk about that. It's just, you get that gut feeling, and I think that's been the biggest thing for me this year is I'm actually just listening to my gut, and if I get a feeling, I'm just going over there. I don't know why. I'm catching fish on stuff I haven't even used all week in areas I haven't even seen before in my life. It's just try to get on that pattern and figure out what the next day holds. Oh, big. It's like I was saying earlier, it takes so much time to like figure out what the deal is for that day. Honestly, it might have looked like it was, a struggle. That's exactly how day one was. It's just, I'm telling you, this lake is so different every day that I fish on it. So that's the biggest thing. You just stay open-minded, move around till you run into them, figure out what's going on that day. Oh, sorry. Ah! I'm going away. Don't eat me. Here. Here you go. I'm going away. I'm sorry. Huh? 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 Go to your family. It's my buddy. We're besties. I don't think he's a big fan of me, but I love him.
They're, no doubt, they're pulling up in them creeks to spawn, but the water temperature where I'm fishing, I actually purposefully, that's kind of been my deal that I haven't talked about. I've tried to find the coldest water. Everybody else is looking for the warmest water. I want the coldest water.
Come here. You're not that big. I will happily take you right now. It's, get rid of that one that barely measured. We're about to catch him.
So I want those fish that are, yeah, they're thinking about it, but they ain't there yet. So these fish are still feeding hard, and there's so much bait in my area. I mean, these fish are feeding up, no doubt, getting ready, and that's why there's some big ones and they fat.
Yeah. Let's get it started. That's more like it, ain't it? It's a Grand Lake little tub. Yeah. Yeah.
The more stability in this sport you can find, the more success you're gonna have. There's gonna be days where the instability makes some change, and if you figure it out for that day, that's fantastic. But day in, day out, I want something sustainable, stable, where I can at least predict, have a better guess of what's gonna happen. And like I said, it's been cold like this for 4 months. These fish are still a little bit deeper.
Get up in here. Get up in here. Woo! Yeah.
They don't know it's that warm on the surface yet.
Yes, sir.
So that's the fish I'm targeting, and they're actually still feeding, trying to get ready for when it warms up.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? How you like me now? Yes, sir. That was that one that came after it. That I don't know how. I think I pulled it away from her. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Let's give them something else to see. Maybe sunshine helps, I don't know. Apparently I'm terrible at predicting when these fish are gonna eat. I came back to a couple brush piles that I just fished, but I throw at these fish so many times. That's her. Stay on, girl. Come here. Stop that. Is this thing a bass? Come here. Come here. Come here, girl. Give up, baby. Give up. Come here. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was for you, Brian. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, baby. Let's go. We survived. I'll call this a survival day. I know what not to do tomorrow. I checked some stuff that kind of thinking about running for tomorrow, but I'm gonna say in that same area of the lake that I've been catching them. And we're gonna catch them tomorrow. Still got a lot of stuff in that area I haven't hit yet. We'll be good. Roll Tide. I'm ready to get back out there.
Needs 11.6 to take the lead. You think he's got it? 20 pounds even with 42 pounds, 6 ounces. Justin Hamner as our brand new Bass Pro Shops daily leader. And that, my friends, is a Crush City monster bag.
Yeah, I want to win it, but I want us to win it.
Let's hear it for Justin Hamner.
It's pretty cool.
One bite or 5 big ones.
It's wild. I mean, just being here is one thing, but be leading this thing is
with our tournament leader,
pretty
he's got
wild.
a bit of a gap between you guys. Is
We got a little bit of a lead.
Scenario for you guys trying to chase him down? I mean, I know you don't wish
We're
him
gonna
any bad
finish
luck,
this thing out
but,
today.
I mean,
I don't know how we're gonna catch him, but
to continue to change,
dude, it's just
gives you guys a better option, I would assume.
spinning right.
Best case scenario.
Yeah, it looks good. I ain't getting that close to it.
I'm gonna get with Kyoya or Art.
Justin, this crowd's out here to see you. And last night, when we were talking to you after the weigh-in, you said you were going to sleep like a baby, but your competition wasn't because of what you did the first 2 days. Did you sleep?
I slept so good. Gosh. I don't know why, but I have not had those crazy nerves and jitters and all that stuff. I've just been relaxed. I don't know, everything just felt right. We got one more day to do it, but I'm ready.
Your mental clock's ticking right now. You've got 8 hours to prove yourself. You know how tough it is on the final day of the Classic. You've seen the past few years. Do you go back with the one that brung you? Do you dance with the one that brung you, or do you try something different on this third and final day?
Absolutely. I got to do what, got me here. It is my most confident bait, throwing that jerkbait around. I might have to change locations, change what I'm targeting. I got to let the fish tell me. That's my biggest thing been all week, is just going with the flow, but I'm keeping that jerkbait in my hand because I know I can make it happen with it.
Weight-wise, I always ask the guys as he goes out on that last day, is there a number that you feel like you need to have or want to have today?
Absolutely, 20 pounds. 20 pounds.
You need 20.
Won't be comfortable without 20. Still won't be comfortable with 20, but let's just try to do like 25. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
That would be good. And it's possible here on Grand Lake. There's 30-pound bags out there, and that's also what the other guys are thinking, that they could charge hard. But think about it. This is a University of Alabama fan right here. Nick Saban retires, the legend of the Crimson Tide. Will we have another Crimson Tide legend today win the Bassmaster Classic? The man who mowed the yards of the University of Alabama could be the best bass fisherman in the world. Hit me one time.
Roll Tide.
It's Hamner time.
I need to catch 5 more fish. It's been the weirdest feeling all week. I had a terrible practice. Didn't even worry about it. Was super confident going into day 1, not even knowing where I was going. It's just been, it's been a cool feeling. Oh, just deep diving jerkbait. That's been my deal all week. I mean, that's just my confidence bait. No matter where we go, I'm gonna have it tied on. I'm gonna try to make a jerkbait bite work. The biggest thing, I think, for my success, every day has been so different. Really, I'm having to make multiple casts to like the same targets. Obviously, I'm using the live scope, and there's so many other fish in this lake that I can't just, it's not just pull up. Oh, there's a blob, let me throw at it.
There we go.
It's
literally I'm just using it for cover and trying to get something to react to it. And that's why I feel like I have to keep making so many multiple casts to it, just because you can't tell what's in there. But as soon as I get one to kind of actually react to my bait, that's when I keep on casting in there. 90% of the time, it's usually a bass. Yes, sir! Woo! That felt good to set the hook on a jig. Yeah! Live was full. Let's go. There's 3 more just like that in there. I ain't caught a fish on the jig since the tournament started. This is how I thought I was going to catch them in practice. Throwing the jig in these piles. Every day is so different. Just trying to find these suckers in the right depth zone. Especially these sneaky ones. These banks that probably not everybody's graphing. Everybody's graphing the same points, fishing the same brush piles. I know where they're at. It's just a matter of figuring out how to make them bite. Get up in here. Just get on up in here. Let's go. Let's go. There's a few more in there. Till about 1 o'clock, I didn't have a care in the world. It was just a weirdly peaceful time out there. I wasn't worried about it. I don't know, I just knew in my head that it was gonna happen. Now we can go catch some big ones. A little wind-blown secondary point. Ah, don't give it up. Come here, come here. Ah, not even that big. I thought it was big when I first saw it. That'll definitely get rid of one though. Yeah. That thing is tiny. I thought like Christy or somebody was around me like, what's happening? Dude, that was crazy. Like, me and my dad, we were a part of those flotillas back in the day, watching Van Dam, watching all these guys, and just to have that following me, it's just freaking awesome. It's the Bassmaster Classic. That ain't one of them, but we'll definitely get rid of that other one. Oh, I got a giant about to eat my bait right now. This is the one we need. Oh, she was so close. She still wants it. Come on. Oh, dude, we're gonna catch her in a minute. So far, so about 11 o'clock. It's been a slower day for me, but I just haven't figured out the right deal yet. But I just got into the area that I caught them at day 1 really good, and it's looking really good. Throwing my jerkbait still, you know, that's what I've caught most of my fish on. I mean, we got a little limit. Got a couple of pretty solid ones, but we get like 2 of them big ones, we can close this thing out. There's still plenty of time in the day. That's what I'm talking about. Oh gosh, I don't even know where I'm gonna put all this Milo. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's what we need. That's what we need. Woo! Yeah! Look at that little fatty. Little fatty. Oh, bug eye. There's some big one here, so I'm gonna make this happen today. Big one's on that tree. Let's go. Let's go. Which thing? Which one? Look at them, they're schooling right. Dude, they're biting today. It's going down in here today, son. I know it looks like I'm just throwing at the same tree, which I am, but the reason is these fish keep moving up and down, and like every time I look over there, there'll be more fish in a different little spot. If you don't hit them right on the head, you can't get them to react to the bait. Oh, it's not that big. That's that group that was just following my bait forever, wouldn't commit. Bait field. That one helps. We gotta check this one little spot back here, and we're about to hightail it out. Hit that good stretch, and then I got another creek I ain't hit yet. Definitely some bass mixed in, but right there is the end of these treetops. So I can't actually see the fish. Really actually got to fish your bait and just pay attention to what your bait's doing to see if anything comes up and follows it. Let's get, I need it bad. Gosh, I need one. Bad thing, I feel like I had the bites to do it. Everything's been going so perfect all week. It was going good. Like, it was going according to plan. And then, I don't know what happened. I lost like 2 and still it didn't bother me. And then it's just like, they just quit biting. Picked up random boat dock. Picked up chatterbait, haven't even thrown that all week. Haven't got a fish on it all week. Picked it up. Started going down the bank, coming to that dock, and Robbie said, "You only got 5 minutes left." Woo! Yes. Catch like one that called me up like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. I don't even know. I don't even know how big it was. I threw it in the box. And I was literally grabbed the little one. I was wanting to make sure I had to turn on my scale to make sure I grabbed the smallest one, and then threw it out, cranked up the motor, and came back to check in.
Well, you told me you wanted 20 pounds. You didn't get 20 pounds, and that difference between you in first and second place, only 5.5. Let's turn around that thought process. I told you I've seen last-second heroics before. I'm in your boat. 5 minutes till check-in time. You catch one that could make the difference. How did that feel?
This whole week, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I don't know. It's so hard to. If the good Lord lets it be, it'll be. Ain't nothing we can do about it now.
That's right. You fought hard all day, and I know it was getting to you. And I told you before, and it was going to be tough. You're going to have to make some decisions today. Do you think you made the right decisions when all said and done?
I really feel like I do. I mean, I lost some fish that I know would have done it for me. It just. One of those weird things, I just didn't get the bait good. I mean, yeah, I was jacked up, you know. There ain't no doubt about it. We're leading the Bassmaster Classic. You can say what you want. If you ain't nervous, something's wrong with you. But, I mean, I feel like I stayed calm. I didn't get spun out. Did what I had planned on doing, and I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. they still got to catch them pretty good. I mean, it would still have to be the biggest bag of the week other than what I've caught. So,
hey, you can punch the clock. Your day's done now. It's time for the weigh-in. Again, nobody knows that answer until we weigh them in. It'll be about an hour and a half, 2 hours from now, and there's going to be a lot of Tulsa fans cheering you on.
I can't wait. Let's get this going. Whew.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Unbelievable. The last angler here from Northport, Alabama, Johnston Hamner. Oh boy, double guns loaded, bang, bang. Hamner trying to go wire to wire in only his second Bassmaster Classic. Started the day with 42 pounds and 6 ounces. He needs 12 pounds, 15 ounces. Let's go! 15 pounds, 13 ounces, and 2024 is Hamner time!
Had friends drive all the way from Alabama all night. Got my wife and my little girl. The crap that I put them through just to be here. We did it.
You told me last week you watched Jay Ellis win this title, and that has driven you to be here. There's thousands, if not millions, of little Justin Hamners watching this right now, that you're going to drive them to achieve this goal. How long have you waited to hoist that title?
Literally since I was 8 years old. Don't think that you can't come from whatever it takes to be right here. I mean, 4 years ago, I quit a pretty good job just to go work full-time pouring concrete during the day, and get off work, start my daggum lawn care business, be out of town the rest of the time, doing whatever it took just to be right here. And the people that have supported me along the way took a chance on me when I was nobody. I wasn't that social media guy. I just like bass fishing. That's all it is.
Let's bring up our 2023 champion, Jeff Gustafson, to do the handoff. 2024 is Hamner time! The 2024 Bass Pro Shop Bassmaster Classic belongs to Justin Hamner.
I can't believe we just did that. It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. This is what it's all about. I lost count of the years trying to chase this dream. It's unreal.
A family affair, and the Hamner family loads up.
No doubt, he's the one that started all this. Dragging a stupid Carolina rig on Lake Tuscaloosa. Catching 12-inch spotted bass. Now I won the Bassmaster Classic. Folks that didn't want anything, not even sponsored, just the guys at the boat ramp back home just come up and hand me $50 and try to help out with gas. It's just...
We started with 56. 25 went out today, and now there is one. That one is your 2024 Bassmaster Classic champion.
I'm Justin Hamner.
just won the 2024 Bassmaster Classic. Who knew a trophy like that would mean so much? I want to do it again. I'm already ready to do it again. Is it hot in here?
Marathon Peak Performance.
Oh boy, look at this. According to Bass Track, he had a big day. He needs 21 pounds, 14 ounces. Looking for 21, 14. 24 pounds, 2 ounces. 24 pounds, 2 ounces. And John Garrett is leading the Loughran's Bassmaster Elite at the Harris Chain. Florida, get loud for me, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, double guns loaded. John Garrett.
Day one, could not have went any better. Super blessed day, had 24 pounds. I got one area, 100-yard stretch that has the right quality of fish. They're just not many and they're hard to catch. I pretty much have made the cut already, the 50 cut. We might make a quick stop, try to get a couple keepers, but we're gonna spend our entire day in that big fish area, try to catch get 5 more of those in the boat, because opportunities like this just do not come around. So we're not going to swing for par. We're going to try to catch a big bag and stay at the top of the leaderboard. May not work out, but we're going to have a fun day. That work. Really, this whole flat for like this 100-yard stretch is all shell. Just a big long shell strip. This is kind of the sweet spot, but they just kind of roam this little 100-yard area back and forth. And there's some bass up there right now. But you can see the bass on my 360 right now. Right out there where that waypoint is to my right towards Cody. See that little cluster of shadows out there? Those right out there where my waypoint is. That's the bass. Because a lot of these fish they're not stationary really, because these fish roam a ton, whether on shell or grass edges or whatever. So covering water in practice it's super hard to do, because you may stop on a spot that the fish are in the area, but they might just be roaming around at that time. You know, the recent history kind of, you know, I found where the grass was last fall, even though a lot of that stuff is dying and new stuff is growing, but you kind of learn where populations of fish are, and then expand on it this week for sure. And I knew what areas I did not want to go into. A big shad, wasn't it? So, I mean, you can see all these little shadows. These are bass right there. You see them all crawling on the bottom. See all them little dots down there? They're super tight on the bottom. But most of them, I mean, just covered, the whole place is covered in fish. See, those are the bass right there. See them little red rice grains down there? Those are all fish. Majority of them majority are not bass, but try to get as many casts in those shadows as I can while they're around. But when that 360 rotates and they pop in it, I try to make, like I said, as many as I can. Just try to get one to react. And now they're about gone again now. We started out this morning on a small shell bar and caught literally like 5 for 5 pounds or 5 for 6 pounds. And then went to my big fish area. Big and dude, giant. Oh God. Stay on, baby. Oh, it ain't that big. There we go. You know what the craziest part about this fish is that a rookie on the Elite Series caught one without forward-facing sonar. It blows my mind that we can even do that. You know, looking back a few years ago, I never thought I would be here. Definitely never thought I'd be leading the tournament, for sure. I have an opportunity. I mean, the opportunities don't come around a lot. And I feel like I've pretty much made the 50 cut already with that bag. So I'm not going to fish by any means safe. I'm going to kind of go for it, you know, third and fourth day. I'm going to go for big ones while I'm in this position, and if it works out, great, it'd be a blessing. If not, I'm just happy to survive the Harris chain. Every time I come here and get away with a decent finish, I feel accomplished for sure. I expect it to be old big. Here we go. That might be old big there. Please be a bass. Oh, it's a giant. Giant. Ah. Shoo! That'll do. That'll do. Got the one hook in her. Wasn't coming off though, his owner's got her. Nah, just a little specimen. Gonna do this action. Thanks for playing. That's better right there.
That's what I'm talking about right there, bro.
Because you sit here so long and you start second guessing yourself. You're like, is this what I need to be doing? Then you get bit. It's weird, I can't, you know, it feels big. Hardly make them bite. My boat almost has to be on top of them, and they bite it when my crankbait comes up. A little skinny rail. I was like, I don't want to flip him. I don't even care if he comes off. Don't you jump right there. Whoa. She got it 8 though. Yes. Ah, finally got one in the boat. Finally. Ah. Let's freaking win this thing. Ah, that'll do right there, buddy. That'll do. I got a decent bag. I feel like I'm still in contention to win. Another blessed day. I got 3 good bites in the boat and definitely survived in Florida, but now we're thinking about trying to win this thing. So looking forward to tomorrow and see what happens.
5 fish, 19 pounds, 13 ounces with 43 pounds, 15 ounces. Get loud for your tournament leader, John Garrett. From collegiate champion to the Bassmaster Elite Series, and he is dominating this event at the halfway point.
I feel pretty good about it. I know I'm doing the right thing. We just got to get a couple of them big ones in the boat. We're like 2 or 3 big bites away from making this thing happen. So hopefully go get a limit early and go get a couple big ones, maybe 5 of them. We'll see. I don't feel bad, but I don't know how good I feel either. But go out, have a good time either way. The bites there are just so hard to get, and they're so random, and I never know if I'm even going to get another bite. Might stay a little bit longer on my starting spot in the morning, try to get another limit. You know, I might fish around for an hour and a half instead of for 30 minutes in the morning, just to give that time, you know, spot some time to set up, because I have not caught a fish before 10 o'clock there yet. Number 1. Number 2. I knew the chances for me to win was not going to Griffin. I feel like it's a safer bet on making a cut. So I decided I'm going to spend a day and a half on those lower lakes. And actually where I caught them, I only spent not even 30 minutes in there in practice. I just kind of did a ride around, scanned around a little bit. But those lower lakes, Beauclair and Carlton, have some really nice watercolor, good visibility. I'm feeling like some of the best oxygen on the chain right now. Yeah, that clean water allows me to fish deeper, and I prefer the fish to be deeper. That'll work. Yeah. Yeah. Not that big, but I love you. I love you. There we go. That's a big one, dude. That's a giant. No, it ain't a giant either. Just my anticipation of what's down there. Is that 5? I think so. There we go. There's a limit. It's a little better one, a little chunky one. I hate to tell him that I don't know if he's gonna make it back to weigh-in. I hope not. If we get rid of that sucker.
You know, to this morning, I didn't think about it one time. Throughout the entire day, I never thought about winning this tournament. I weighed those fish and I checked the leaderboard. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in a position to potentially win this tournament.
There we go.
Yeah, I may have said this yesterday or on camera today that I did not know if I was going to fish the Elite Series. It was so hard for me to get here and never thought I would have an opportunity to win one of these tournaments. That's what we're going to do the next 2 days. This opportunity hardly ever comes around. Like it never happens. So we're going to go try to keep catching big ones, and you know, if it's my time, it's my time, and if it's not, it won't happen. But either way, it's been a blessed week, but we're sure going to try our best to win for sure.
Got her. Oh yeah. It's a big one. Stay on, baby. Don't you do it. Yes.
First cast, baby.
Let's go.
Is that fire?
Woo! Little deer tail action. Smells glorious. That's more like it right there. Smells glorious. Let's do it. Oh, that was the best bite I've had in a long time. There we go. There we go. Little junior, mama right there. Do that a couple more times. Let's get it, dude. I'll throw that all day. I don't even, that's nice. That was a hard bite. That's a big one. Oh, that's a real big one. Stay on, baby. God, that thing feels huge. Oh no! No! How'd he come off, man? Stay on. It's big. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Getting some revenge on them now. Got my heart racing. We getting somewhere. Then figure the bait out. Look, I love you. Dude, I'm glad I picked that bait up, but all the ones I've caught on that hair jig have been not up there where I'm seeing that many of them. It's like they're out more on the flatter part, which is weird. Every time I go through there, I'm like, those look like bass, and I don't catch nothing. And then I show them something they ain't seen.
Makes you think, how many fish do we fish like just to go past? In practice, like how many spots like do we fish by that are juice? I mean, God, even a 3-pounder, you know what I mean? Anything a little more. Oh my gosh, dude. That's a giant. Please, Lord. That's her. Stay down. Stay down. Let's go! Yes! Dude, barely skin hooked. Yes. Whew, that gets me fired up. I might as well get another one. Yeah, saying a prayer when I was trying to go to sleep, and I kept falling asleep during my prayer, and I would wake up like every couple minutes trying to finish my prayer, and I woke up and I like been doing it for like an hour and a half. I would like start my prayer, go to sleep, wake up a few minutes later, start it again.
Needs 12-11 to take the lead once again.
Oh, mine was just everywhere.
19 pounds, 3 ounces with 63 pounds, 2 ounces. Once again, back in the lead.
We're gonna try to keep cool, calm, and collected. Same game plan. It's got me here so far. I feel like I've been doing it wrong to switch it up. So do the same thing and hope it works out. My wife is extremely supportive. I mean, she flew down here, brought her baby, took off work to see me this week. That means the world. And my granddad, he raised me up in one of these boats, in one of these skeeter boats, from the time I can remember. They're very supportive, and it takes a good bit of selfishness for us anglers to be out here. Time away from home, the financial risk is huge. Them supporting us, it means everything. Without them, I definitely wouldn't be here. Don't you come up again. There we go. Dude, they're knocking the crap out of it. Come get in this boat. Yes, baby, yes! Oh, how about that one from a limit hole? Let's go, baby! That is a sight of beauty. Let's do it. I know there's a lot of fish where I started this morning. The area I'm fishing is just absolutely loaded in tilapia, catfish, bluegill, crappie, and some bass mixed in as well. As far as the forward-facing sonar, I cannot tell the difference what's going on out there. There's so much swimming around. But on that 360, I can tell a difference. When that thing pans around the boat, and if there's some bass in range, it make a very distinct shadow. And that's how I'm able to make my cast. In that massive school of fish, I'm able to pinpoint the bass. And it's crazy how hard they are, to get them to bite. Because I'm basically casting a bass all day long, and I get like 4 bites there. But yeah, 360 is giving me a distinct shadow, and that's allowing me to distinguish tilapia, catfish versus the bass. What? What? What just happened? What just happened? Beautiful. No words for that one, boys. It jumped. I was like, oh my Lord. That's a big one. Man, it would mean everything to win this tournament. I really, this week has kind of just been a fog, really. Got close to winning a few times and just never done it. I could see it going both ways. I could see me having a really tough day, and I could see it just going like it has been. I don't know how it's going to go, but if I were to win, it would mean everything. That's a good one. That's a good one. Usually about 10:30 to 10 to 11 is when I start getting some bites. But right now it has looked good until then. That's just when I got on the bike, but right now it just doesn't even look good at all. I know it doesn't look tough, but man, it's been really tough. Little. And I went a long time without getting a big bite. Now we gotta see what stays and goes and all that kind of stuff. Well, guys, it is looking pretty awful here right now. I lost the freaking better one. Thank you, Lord. I love you more than you know. Every ounce is big today. It is totally different than the past 3 days. I got a decent lead, but I need another pound or two probably to have a chance to win, so. Got her. Oh, giant. That's hurt. Oh my God, what a giant. Yes, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Boom, baby! That's about the size of that trophy it's gonna give me. I don't know which one weighs more, honestly. Got a blind-eye beauty right there. I love her so much. Let's check this out. Thank you, Lord Jesus. This hard spot, and here's a good example right here. Look at this. There's a little shell. It's on my Carolina rig. Just seen a little hard spot, had some bass on it, and pulled up on it and caught old blind eye beauty. Still wouldn't mind catching another one, just because I want to catch one. Oh. Oh God. No, he ain't that big. There we go. Just add a little poundage on the satchel. It's a good trade. I tried to play it safe in a tournament last year. It didn't work out, and I was like, I'm just gonna go try to catch big ones. If it works out, great, and if it don't, on to the next tournament. And man, I can't believe that I made that decision and that it turned out the way it did. Couldn't be more happy. Just, man, God, Lord told me what to do this week. Ain't no doubt about it. Just like right then, I just had a gut feeling just to skate around and re-find them. I did, thankfully.
He has led this tournament since the very first day. He's a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a former Strike King College Bass Champion. In his third Bassmaster Elite Series event, this Elite Series rookie is trying to go wire to wire. He needs 10 pounds, 11 ounces. Flippity flop, what has he got? 21 pounds, 3 ounces, 21-3, and Garrett goes wire to wire and wins the Loughran Bassmaster Elite at the Harris Chain.
Marathon Peak Performance.
I watched this guy. He was having a big day on Bass Track. He's team power pulls, Cory, Johnston.
So the game plan today is try not to suck. The goal today is 18 pounds or better. I mean, I don't really know what to expect. We could get in there. There could be new ones pulled up. That's how we start the day right there. Going into this tournament, the St. John's River is massive. You got, I don't know how many miles of the river. It's April, and we've never been here in April. Anytime we've been here, my mind always goes towards trying to find spawning bass, just because they're big. If you can always catch 1 or 2 big spawners, you can fill out a good limit and have a really good tournament. Frickin' donk to start the day. I figured that they were probably on beds that you couldn't see, so I ran around and had a pretty good day. Probably had 20 bites flipping, and did a little bit of looking and seen some on beds. Chris did the same, and he said, man, he goes, I've seen a lot of them on beds. So day 2 of practice, I went into that area where Chris seen a bunch, marked a whole bunch of fish. Yeah. Whew. Look at the size of that frickin' bass. Are you kidding me right now? Frickin' unbelievable. I usually don't get too excited, but that got me excited. Eat your food, Tina. The key differences between April and February, really this week it's setting up the same. It's nothing like I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be fishing a shad spawn, a lot of schooling fish, which there is a little bit of that. I did find one spot where there are schooling fish, a big group of them, but man, I'm just shocked at how many spawners there still is. Bait just landed right in her bed. Female there is chasing right now. I mean, I don't know a lot about Florida. I don't know what goes on here. I know they spawn for months and months. You know, once I knew that they were spawning fish, that's kind of what I made my game plan around. God, he looked way bigger on the screen, didn't he? It's all right, we'll take him. God, look at the size. Oh, another frickin' giant right there. Oh my God, frickin' giants here. I mean, like, it's a freaking big one. Might be an 8-pounder, I don't know. Sun's just not right yet. Still can't see her. I can see the bed, but I can't see her. If we can get this sun up a little bit higher, I can sneak up just a bit and hopefully see her and see how she's reacting to the bait. When I throw that big bait in there, she's all over it. Got her. Yeah! What? Way down deep in there. Yamagatsu. Frickin' stud. Four or five. Two more. Daddy's coming, Caleb. That new braid from Seagar. They brought it in from Japan. Stuff's the deal. It is the deal. I love the state of Florida, man. It sets up just like we fish back home. I mean, everyone thinks we grew up catching smallmouth, and that's totally not the case. We grew up flipping hydrilla, punching mats, flipping reeds, all for largemouth, and this place it reminds me of fishing with the old man when we were kids. I'd love to have my first win somewhere other than up north. God, that's a frickin' giant. Look at that. See him swimming off? You know, up north would be special, but it wouldn't be as special as it would be in Florida, just because, you know, I don't know it down here, and it's something other than in my backyard. Just keeps doing big circles, and she'll come through the bed. You throw a big bait in, she'll chase it, but she won't eat it. Got him. Ooh. Come on, baby. Got her. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Unbelievable. I was sitting there watching a big one on a bed. I look over and this freaking thing's just cruising. I throw it up to her and she eats it right away.
So in practice, Cory and I, we talk on the phone quite a bit and try and break down lakes together, same way some other guys do. But like day one, for example, we like to fish similar stuff. We have similar style fishing, and obviously sight fishing is one of our favorite things to do.
Let's go. I mean, there she is. How big was that one you got? Just let it be flat, calm tomorrow. So when I come to Florida, my head first goes, you know, spawning fish, and that's what I did right away, is started looking for spawning fish and matted vegetation, stuff like that. That's how we grew up fishing back home with my dad. And you know, once I got here, got on the water, seen that there was spawners, got right into it, started looking, and you know, I was shocked at how many there actually was. She ain't a giant, but she's 3.5. It's like it's not a giant, but it's a good one. Got about 15 minutes here to see if I can get her to bite. Got her. Gotcha. Frickin' last minute. Like I said, it ain't a giant, but frickin' happy to have her right now. I think we're on the tail end of it, but you know, I'm excited to get out there, see if I can find a few more. I do have a backup plan. Man, it was couldn't ask for anything better today. It started out good. First fish was a great big one. Second one was like a 7-pounder, but they're extremely hard to catch today. Like, I've seen way more females today than I did yesterday. I haven't looked at the weather tomorrow, but hopefully we got a nice calm sunny day, and hopefully a few of these things lock on, and come back here and do the same thing again tomorrow. So we just finished up here day 2 at the St. John's River, and man, we had a heck of a day today. 27.8 I think we had today. I mean, I caught them, every single one of them, looking at them. It's the way I love to fish. Feel good. We'll let the sun get up here and see what we can do. Cast around a bit. And got her. I'm not really sure what's going on out there, to be honest with you. There's a lot of fish around, but they're not locking down on the beds yet. So I'm really hoping that that's gonna happen tomorrow. I seen more big females than I seen today than I seen day one. So, I mean, that's all I'm doing. I'm putting the power pole move down and just literally covering water until I find a female that's ready to bite. Yes! Good way to start the morning, baby. You kidding me? Unbelievable.
I don't want to do it at all, but with his 11-pound lead, I think I'm going to give him a little cushion in the morning, and hopefully he can get a few big ones, because then I'm coming in and it's fair game. I'll be going through there trying to get my share of 2 or 3 big those big females, and then once that sun comes up, I feel like a few more lock on, and you can visually see them better too. So I'll be coming in there hot about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I think.
Well, baby. And it takes time, it takes a lot of patience, and they test you. I mean, a lot of them will look, but they never do eat it. So that's kind of the game. You gotta know when to stay on them and when to move on. So we're gonna see what happens. We got a female here, but I caught the male by accident. I let him go, so hopefully he goes back to the bed. She's sitting just behind it. I can see her on the. Move up just a bit. There she is. See her? Slow going so far. One female located. I'm hoping I can catch her. I don't know how well the sight fishing is going to hold up this weekend. Where I'm at, the boat traffic's going to be crazy, I'm sure. It's Florida and it's the weekend and the weather's beautiful. I don't know if the wind's going to blow. The winds is probably the biggest thing that will affect me. But I mean, if we get calm conditions, sun. It is a heck of a lot tougher today, which I kind of figured was coming. I mean, I'm hoping that I can find 5 of the right ones again tomorrow. Got her. Yes. All right, baby. Look at that. Way down deep. Decent one. Decent one. I like it. All right, one more big one. There's another decent one following it. Sad as that is, I think that'll call it. So Chris actually went into that spring first in practice. A little dirtier water, so people haven't messed with it as bad. So I'm like, all right, great. You know, I went to another part of the lake and I found a totally different bite. I caught them all. You know, I had 20 bites a day, flipping pads, and you know, so we had 2 really good game plans going into it. And the last day of practice, Chris actually went into some canals and found a whole bunch of big ones. So I had that spring all to myself for the first 2 hours of the first day of the tournament. You see her up in front of the bed? Chris and I work together so well. We cover twice as much water as anyone else, and we just put our heads together, and I mean, I'm in first, he's in third or fourth. Big one?
Obviously, my brother has an 11-pound lead.
You need me to catch it?
if I want to get a big sack, I have to go in there. But if I catch 2 5-pounders he might have caught, I don't want to limit his chance at winning because he has such a big lead. I'm kind of in a toss-up on what to do.
I got 17 even with 2 1-pounders. Let me catch that one. I'm coming back and getting it when you're done. Going into day 3, and I mean, what more can we ask for? You know, that's what we want to do. The end goal is to come 1-2. It doesn't matter who wins and who's second. But I mean, I want to win, obviously. I want to beat him. So that might be a bit of a lie, but at the end of the day, you know, I'd be just as happy for him if he won, and I know he'd be for me as well. We got 3 good ones. We got 2 1-pounders that we got to get rid of. We got a pretty solid bag, but not what I'm happy with. I'm only seeing so many places, and all these boats have everything stirred up. Something's going on, like I'm not casting in the right spot or something. Trying to find one. I do have a plan B. Like I said, I found some pretty good stuff. Let me find one more. Just one. My only thing was flipping pads, and my only thing that makes me doubt it a little bit is how much pressure it got the last 2 days. It's been a tough day, but I mean, I think we did our job today, but I wanted to possibly extend our lead a little more. I don't know if we're gonna do that with 17 pounds, but we'll see. Just need one more bite. We got 2 1-pounders that I gotta get rid of. This one, look out. She's still there? Is she on the light bed? I still think I could catch 12 to 15 pounds off of it. Ideally, I wanna get one more day out of that spring if I possibly can, and hopefully a really good day. Extend that lead as much as we can, and if we have to go flip pads the last day, then so be it. Winning my first blue trophy, I mean, that's why we're doing what we do. I mean, the money's great, but come on. Chris has a blue trophy sitting on the shelf out of his house, and it pisses me right off every time I walk in there and I see the blue trophy on the shelf. So I had a century belt. He hadn't had one, but he's got one now. So he's one up me a little bit, but to win that trophy this week would mean a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I owe you one. He's in my spots. So this is my spot. This is not his spot. But I was nice to him. Let him come in here today. He just caught a 6 and a 3. And he went over one and he said, hey, there's a 6 right here. I want to catch it. So I said, okay. So I slid over, and first cast, she swam over an 8. Unbelievable. We did our job today now. Now I'm happy. Before that, I was frustrated because I wasn't sure we made the right decision, but turns out we did. We still got 1 1-pounder. I'm gonna get out of here, make my way back, and flip some pads for 15 minutes and maybe catch one more big one. Dude, I don't even know what to say. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I can't believe she swam right over and ate that. I'm hoping we can extend our lead, and Chris caught him good, so hopefully he's in second, and ideally we'd finish 1-2, but still got a whole other day. Anything can happen, so Ready to get these suckers weighed in and tie some rods up because I got a feeling we're going to have to switch game plans tomorrow.
23 pounds, 2 ounces. With 23.2, Cory Johnston has 73 pounds and 13 ounces and is leading the Maxim Tire Bassmaster Elite. Great tournament so far, 5 fish away from a lifelong dream. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our weigh-in.
I'm feeling good, buddy. I'm just excited to get out there. It's gonna be one of those days where it is what it is, and you know, we need a little luck on our side today, so let's go have some fun. One, baby. Take that one. It's a solid one right there. Hopefully we can come out of here with 5 would be ideal. Started off the morning here with where we go? There's 2. Starting off the morning here doing something a little bit different, and so far it's paying off. I could just get one big one doing this. They live in this stuff. Tell you what, that 6-cent swim jig is one bad swim jig when it comes to this stuff. I don't know if there's a better swim jig on the market. I don't know, I'm just gonna let the weather dictate what we're gonna do, let the fish dictate what we're gonna do, and hopefully make the right decisions. But he isn't. Happy to have them. Go. Yeah! You freaking kidding me? 7-pounder. Freaking threw it in there and the pads just go whoosh. I thought it was like a 2-pounder. Look at that baby. Unbelievable. Game plan the rest of the day is go in this spring here for a bit, see what I want to see what it looks like. I don't know how many are left in here, but I want to give it a couple hours, and the wind's supposed to pick up today. Yeah! So it's going to make it extremely hard to see, plus the boat traffic, dirtying it all up. And if I can find one that I can catch, I mean, it makes them have to really catch them today. So go in here and look for one great big one, and we're going to set up on it until we catch her. That's a game plan right now. I want to keep fishing. Just want to say hi to my parents. I know they're back home watching, and I know the wife and kids they flew down, so they're gonna be here, but all my buddies and whatnot back home. A few of them flew down, and yeah, feel a little bit better now. What you doing?
5 fish here today. Didn't even need to get out of bed this morning. 19 pounds, 9 ounces with 93 pounds, 6 ounces. Finally, Cory Johnston is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Cory Johnston crushes the competition and becomes a Bassmaster Elite Series champion.
Marathon peak performance.
We're here in Lake Murray country. We're on Lake Murray. It's like my second home lake. You know, it feels good. I hear the winds blowing this morning, which is good. This is the weather we need to catch them how I want to catch them. I want to catch them schooling. I want to catch them offshore. Golly, he looks like me, dude. Straight wide. This is good conditions. Cloudy, overcast, wind. If it gets tough, we got some shallow fish we can go check. I don't want to fish shallow. The good ones are offshore. It's just where they're at right now. So we're just gonna go fishing. We're gonna get 5 bites, and all we're gonna do is just try to reel them in. One cast at a time. Let's see what Lake Murray has to offer. Oh no. What are you doing? Got her. Oh my God, they're schooling right up in the boat. We're here at Lake Murray, and you know, the herring spawn's going on. We're actually at the tail end of the herring spawn, but still, herring baits are playing. They're keyed in on bait, and the thing is, you kind of got to match the hatch. You got to have kind of herring-oriented baits, and that's why when I'm fishing herring types, you know, I'm throwing a big topwater usually, and then a Zoom Super Fluke. I mean, you can't really beat those two things. Sometimes you got to slow down a little bit, but most of the time, when you're fishing herring bites, you know, you think about fast moving stuff, but you got to be moving fast, and typically these are going to be my two ends of approach. Oh, there's a coal. That hurts a freaking rock. The Rocco! Let's go! That's a good one. I can't believe we landed it. I thought I had a rock. It was like, oh. Give me some, dude. Gosh. They were only small ones here. Yeah, let's go, dog. The typical deal right now, the herring spawn's kind of petering out a little bit. They're really not, the bait's not up there super thick. We had thunderstorms yesterday, so we started off decent on our first spot. We caught 6 fish. We caught our limit. That was the goal. We only had one good one off of that spot. They were really hard to get to bite, and they didn't school as much. And I don't know if that was due to the thunderstorms and stuff yesterday. We had a front go through. And so we caught a couple there. And I had plans. I'd have stayed there a lot longer if the bite would have been good. I think there was a lot of good fish there. I think we did what we needed to do. It's fishing. It's all you can do. We got lucky, had some really good bites. We got some areas that got a good bit of fish. And we've got some areas that don't have fish. That's the thing, it's just kind of, we did a lot of looking today and a lot of canceling out, so I feel pretty good that we're gonna focus in one kind of general area tomorrow. One section of Lake today, not just one general area, but hey, we got what we needed to get today. Let's put these babies on the scale.
What a way to start this way in 25-8. Hello, Lake Murray country. Lake Murray delivering. And Patrick Walters trying to take an Elite Series victory right here in his home state.
We're got different conditions. That's what's good. Good for different meanings. It's not cloudy. We've got sunshine, no wind. I think the bite's definitely going to slow down. I think it's going to get worse today, which is good. It's going to make it tough on everybody. And so we just got to survive today. Try to get to 20 pounds. If we do 20 pounds, we had a really good day in these conditions with the local pressure and no wind. So we're just going out there. Try to catch us 5 good ones, see what happens. It could be a win-oriented deal. There they are. There we go. Watch out. He ate that thing. I would really like that sun not to be in my eyes.
We might need to approach from the other side just so we can see. I literally can't see where my bait lands. Just keep on this for now. Thank you. I'm literally blinded. I can see nothing but the sun. I look dead in the sun because that's where they're schooling at. Oh my gosh. That's 5. About to make a move here in a minute. They came up a little bit, we called us 5. I think I'm gonna start running some spots. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Try to go get us some good fish now. That is my current plan. Golly, the herring that's up there jumping is huge. Spitting up herring. We got us a limit so far. I think we've called once or twice. We're back on our starting hole from yesterday. Nobody's over here. I'm kind of surprised. Boats are pretty spread out. No locals over here. Really need to get 2 big bites. You got to survive every day. Get 2 big bites and I think we'll be in good shape. Okay, here we go. Caught him on the old jawler. How about that? Old new rapple at top water, calling him that. You all know? We had 19 pounds and some change. We ran a good bit of water. We're still saving some fish though. That's the thing. We're trying to save some of those little hidey holes because after 2 days with 100 Elite Series guys on there, the fish get really pressured. They get hard to catch. So it really feels good when you can pull up on a spot and catch a couple. So the thing is really just kind of managing fish, not putting too much pressure on something. But then, you know, it's Saturday. We had a lot of local pressure today. You really just kind of have to take your time. Yes, oh. We caught one worm and let's go. Now we gotta figure out what's gonna call.
19 pounds, 13 ounces with 45 pounds and 5 ounces. He moves into the lead at the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite on Lake Murray.
Pick your areas. I ran around a good bit again today. There's still some fish down there at the bottom I want to catch, but they're really not biting everywhere, and so that's the main thing, is just kind of down in those areas. That's what the first 2 days really are for. Kind of stake my ground, see where I'm going to fish, and then go from there.
Golly, that scared the devil out of me. Number one. See, this could be the group too. They could just move from point to point.
Oh my gosh. They were blowing up a second ago. Oh my gosh. I need to keep an eye on all those. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's an extra bait up there. Yep. That makes 5. Right when that bait got in there, they just started going crazy on them. Those fish are sitting there waiting on the bait. It's their dinner table. They're not going to really eat until the food comes right there. And so that's what happens is the herring literally blows in, whether it's current, whether it's wind, whether they just randomly decide to swim in. And as soon as that bait gets in there, it's lights out. They just start busting and going crazy. God, I missed a good one. That was poor on me. Come here, baby. Bam. Let's go. Dude, they're all big ones right here. That's why I wanted to move. You can't stay on a spot. Even though it's like, oh, they're biting her here. Doesn't matter. You know, growing up here in South Carolina, this is actually where I fished my first ever bass tournament ever. It was a Fisher's of Men Legacy tournament. I was in 6th grade. I mean, just a young little buck. And then growing up, we fished here a good bit. And then I went to the University of South Carolina, right here in Columbia. And that's when I spent the majority of my time here on Lake Murray. Oh my God, she's bigger than I thought. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm just kidding. I'm not that hyped. I'm chill. I'm just kidding. Let's go. Come on. This is the one I should have called last time, actually. That one was way smaller. Dude, my legs are freaking weak. Big ball of bait in front of us. When they eat that thing, it gets me fired up, dude. Dude, as soon as you're, oh, my bait's out of there. I didn't see anything that was blowing up that I was like, oh my God. We fished that college national championship here. We had some tournaments here, but we'd get off of school at noon and we'd come spend the afternoon here. So that's where most of my knowledge comes from, is that 4 years I spent in South Carolina, just fishing the lake for fun, enjoying it, just trying to catch fish, really not necessarily tournaments all the time. And it's only an hour and a half, hour and 15 from the house. That helps a bunch as well. They're about to go, they're about to go, they're about to go, they're about to go right now. God dang. There's a lot of things going on. There's not one thing right now that's actually excelling. There's a lot of different bites going on, but really not one thing's kind of blowing out of the water. There's some schooling fish, there's some shad spawn, there's herring spawn. There's fish that are actually kind of already past that, they're kind of moving out deep. And there's actually still fish on brim baits and spawning. There's a lot of bass still on bait. I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's a decent bit. So there's a fish in a lot of stages right now doing a lot of different things. And that's kind of what's weird. They're just in all stages right now. They're not really doing one thing. And that's kind of what makes it a little difficult right now. Let's get it, dude. Decent morning. We caught some fish, did what we need to do to maintain, I think. We got what we need to make Championship Monday. That was the goal, to give ourselves a chance to be in contention, and that's what we've done. We're gonna be in contention. We'll have a shot at the win, I think, this week. That's all you can ask for. Well, hopefully tomorrow we'll have a good day. Different weather conditions, not as much boat pressure. I mean, there's only gonna be 10 of us on the water, so just gonna go fishing. See if we can reel in 5 big ones.
Giving him 67 pounds, 3 ounces, and Patrick Walters is leading the Minn Kota Bassmaster Elite at Lake Murray. A 4-time Bassmaster winner has his eyes on number 5 here, and you are 5 fish away from making that happen.
Game time. Day 4, that's all we wanted was a chance. We're in contention. Got a little lead. 1 minute until go time. We just need 5 fish today. 5 good ones. We're gonna take it back to the scale. Coming into this, the herring spawn, we're here a little bit later than we were last year. I figured the herring spawn was gonna be a little bit later, a little bit tougher. The lake's gotten a ton of pressure. So I kind of was gonna have to, coming into this, finesse down a bunch. Run a lot of spots, find bigger schools of fish, because the more fish that are on a spot, typically the easier they are to catch at times, because you can trick them. You know, if they can start competing, then you'll be able to get a bite. Usually I like to run 2s and 3 and 5 fish spots, but those spots have been so beat up and pressured this week, that really hasn't been playing that much, at least for me. So my goal was to kind of find larger groups of fish and finesse down. And really, I'm really not running that much water, but I'm running a decent bit of water. That's number 2. Let's freaking go. The weather definitely plays a big deal in the herring bite. It really dictates whether they're gonna bite or whether they're not gonna bite. You know, if you get slick calm conditions and sun, the bite's gonna be early, and then it's gonna plateau. It's gonna just stop. Oh my God. Where if you get clouds and wind and stuff, like some storms coming in, like we had the first day, we had a really big bag. We had 25 pounds, and that really helped us kind of get that momentum going. In the last 2 days, we've had to kind of catch them early just because of the weather, but tomorrow I think we got some clouds coming in. I think we'll have a good chance of the bite maintaining longer. So the bite is definitely dependent on the weather, and no matter what, you still got to catch them. It just depends on kind of how quick you hit your rotation, or if you sit down and you kind of wait on them to bite. That's 5. Let's go. Not a bad one for number 5. We'll take him. Hey, that's 5, baby. Let's go, son. We'll take it. That's a good call. It gets you fired up. Listen, when your hair stands up and you get goosebumps, that's when you know you're doing the right thing. We're close. Come here, baby. Here we go. We're getting there, baby. I fish for my family. I fish to provide. This is how I put food on the table. This is my only job. I make a living catching bass. That's what I like to do. I love being outdoors. And so being able to do that and make a living, it means everything, especially you get down sometimes. After that Florida swing, you know, I was like, man, is it gonna be one of those years? And then to rebound, and even if we don't win tomorrow, you know, we made the top 10. We rallied, we've had a great tournament so far. It really helps to keep that momentum going, to really kind of get out of that rut. I mean, it sounds bad, I had a really great year last year, but ruts happen quickly, and it feels good to be able to put that thing in 4-wheel drive and climb right back out. Oh man. There you go, Sago. That might be a game over, baby. Let's go, dog. Oh my God, I need to calm down on the aggressiveness. Here we go. You know what time it is? Oh God, he had it ready. That's a call. It's done, dog. It's over. Hey, it's jugular time now, dog. Okay. I was kidding. That will go. If they're schooling on like a balla bait, not really, because then they're just gonna stay right there and just, here we go, bite it. Oh my gosh. Eagles. Oh my gosh. They're busting behind up, literally on the boat. Get a little bit of that slime on there. You gotta mix it. You gotta mix it. There was a giant with that one, and of course that one ate it. I'm kind of getting bored here though. Never mind. This would mean the world to win here on Lake Murray because it's full circle. This is full circle for me because this is where I fished my first ever bass tournament. And I remember coming to the Elite Series here, I think it was in 2012 when Casey Ashley won, and watched him win that tournament. Just kind of brings memories because I feel like I'm one of these kids in the crowd. That was one of them. Yeah! Oh my God! Dog! You're kidding me. Dang! When I say nail, son, we're hitting it with a jackhammer. It was number 2. God dang, boy! Dude. You're kidding me. And that's what it takes every day. Is just putting it together, doing something different. Golly. What is life? What even is life right now? Oh my God, it's a big one, dude. Let's go, dude. What a freaking good fish. This is a good one. I mean, look how healthy that fish is. This is the fish we actually caught here first. You can see how healthy it is. The call was I knew we had it done. The majority of the fish had been up there and they hadn't been firing on these spots because the weather just hadn't been right. And so I was like, well, we have a good day. All we need to do is just keep moving. I mean, if you keep moving, you will find them. There we go. It's a good one. He's gonna be close. There's an ounce off. Just a casual chunk. I mean, look at the Lake Murray showing out. I mean, that is the most beautiful specimen of bass I've ever seen. That's the best bass you can ever catch. Look at that. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if he just felt big from the get-go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. He'd be 3 pounds. Dang. Dude. He's 3.5! Ryan. What is happening? Oh my God. This is the craziest day. Livesey was right when he said it's like Lake Fork. This is the craziest day I've seen in a long time. That's my goal. Wow. Wow. This is my call. Look at that. That is how you want to end a tournament. Leaving and biting. I've got so many heroes. I'd have to say my dad, probably my biggest hero. He wasn't a bass fisherman, but when I told him I wanted a bass fish, he 100% got on board. Ounce shy. That's a beautiful fish. I mean, oh my God. We fished that first tournament. I went home that day and told Dad, I said, Dad, we've got to get into bass fishing. I was like, it was the funnest thing I've ever done. It was, I mean, truly, it was America. I mean, this is what, like bald eagles were flying by, I feel like. I mean, catching bass, a blast off, and to see how full circle it's come. This is why I love bass fishing. White-tailed deers, bucks and bass. This is America, okay? We put in at the same landing that we're taking out of today. I mean, truly, it's crazy how far it's coming. Especially my wife. I mean, I dated her for a long time before I married her. Got her. You know, because I told her, I mean, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bass fish. They're still biting. Doesn't call. I think that's a wrap. This is what I want to do, and she 100% supported me. Good day. A darn good day. And she stood behind me and beside me the whole entire time. There's so many things going on in your life with your family and stuff, and now we got a son, and so you kind of see the fishing it and everything, but it's still one thing that you love it. You can't take it away. And to be able to hopefully one day share this with my family too, share this with Shep, it'll be pretty something special, because hopefully one day he'll have the same memories that my dad instilled with me. Because I remember sitting out here and watching them. It's actually pretty funny. The little blast off, that motor was acting up. We had to take the cowling off, and we were like opening up and blast off, and it sounded like a hot rod because it didn't have a cowling on it. And everybody was staring at us because that was before live, so there was like 200 boats and blast off, and just little stuff like that. I mean, that was 15 plus years ago, and it still sticks with you. I mean, what a week. How about it, guys? And for some reason I had a son now I'm extremely emotional.
Walters with wire-to-wire domination, a 5-time Bassmaster winner with 93 pounds, 15 ounces. Walters with wire-to-wire domination.
When you make your mind up and you said, this is the only thing I'm going to do, you will make it. I don't care if you're 10 years old, I don't care if you're 55 years old, it's not too late. When you make your mind up to do something, it is possible.
Marathon Peak Performance.
Cliff Prince takes the lead.
I watched this stuff whenever I was 10 years old, so you know, I never really seen myself doing it until I started bass fishing and fishing competitively. And then the more I do it, the more competitive I get, and the more I want to do it, and the more I'm driven to win. This field has gotten stronger and stronger every year I've been in it, and this year's not going to be any different. We've got some new guys that are coming in that are, I mean, they're something to reckon with, and I don't take any of these guys for granted. I know all of them can catch them. They're here for a reason. Got him that time. There's still a lot of fishing to be done, and we got to do our part and land everything that bites. So far, but we just got to figure out exactly where they're sitting. These fish seem to bite a little bit later in the morning yesterday, better. The bigger ones did anyway, so we're a long ways from where I wanted to be, but we got a good start. Still got a lot of confidence in this spot. We just got to wait them out, let them start feeding again, and catch us a couple 5-pounders. That make 4. Really didn't know how much I heard them yesterday, and I knew there were still several fish there because I seen them schooling off and on during the day yesterday. Once I could figure out where they were sitting, I caught them pretty quick. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for there, brother. 5 of those today. I think that's the 2 small ones, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take 5 of them today. And then I milled around there and I found out where the better ones are setting, which is a good thing. Hopefully there's still some 4-pounders there. I feel like it's probably gonna get tougher and tougher as the week goes on, you know, obviously. Because they didn't school but a couple of times today throughout the day after my 9 o'clock quitting time. Getting smaller. I'm sure that they're feeling the pressure, but I've only basically caught them on 2 baits. And I've got several other baits that I feel like I could probably catch them on. You know, if they quit biting something, maybe I can catch them on something else tomorrow and the next day, hopefully. Got you that time. Yeah, that'll call one. Another 3-pounder. Just by a little bit. 1/4 pound at a time instead of a pound at a time, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Slowly but surely. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Give me some knuckles on that one, son. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're fishing for right there. I seen them come up and bust over here, and one little old shad come up. Choo choo. Yeah, dog, that's going there, boy. We'll put. That first jump, you tell. I was like, oh yeah, that's what we're fishing for right there. That's what I'm talking about. If we can get him in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes sir, I love it when a plan comes together. That's a 4-pounder, close to it. Yeah, we getting there now. I feel like we accomplished what we set out to do today. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to be leading this thing, but we're done. We are done. I'm not throwing in there no more. At least we're in contention, I believe, and I mean, I was thinking like 17 or 18 a day was gonna be really strong in this tournament, so we've been above and beyond that, I think, both days, and if we can maintain that, maybe we'll make a run at it, you know. 2 more days of fishing, we're only halfway through this thing, so still a lot of fishing to do, and I feel like I got as much or maybe a little more than what I had yesterday. A lot of fish catches, so tomorrow morning we're gonna put our head down and catch our best 5 and put them on the scales and see where they land. We gotta do our part and land everything that bites, and hopefully there's enough there that I can catch 10 more. That'll be enough. I don't know what, I haven't looked to see what the other guys are catching. I have no idea, so, and I don't wanna know. I wanna go catch all I can catch and let it fall wherever it's going to, so. And hopefully I'm holding up a blue trophy Sunday. God dang it. Got him that time though. This one's a better one. Now that's the way you want to freaking start right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. That'll get it started right there, buddy. God dang. What are you talking about, son? Holy cow. Oh. That right there gets your blood pumping, son. Yeah. Yeah, that brings it right back to, there he is. Another good one. Get a 3-pounder. He literally hit it on the fall. I mean, I seen my line taking off. I mean, did you see that? I mean, it didn't even hit the bottom. The 2-pounder. Oh, that's a good one. Excuse my French. Dang it. God dog. Got him that time. I've kind of narrowed it down. You know, I've fished the area for 3 days now, and I kind of got the specific cast that I need to make, and I kind of know where they were sitting later yesterday afternoon, so that related to a quick bite this morning. We catch the little ones, dude. It's all right. Look at that. You know, hopefully, you know, they're in the same area. I don't have to fish around a whole lot tomorrow to find them, but, you know, I feel confident that there's 5 more there that we can make it happen. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Dude, when they eat it, they freaking eat it. God dang, get in here. No better feeling than right now. It's hot, but I don't feel it. I mean, I could walk over glass right now. I mean, it's been a good 3 days. We still got a lot of fishing to do, but I feel good about my chances. As long as the fish cooperate, I think we'll be all right. These locals have been just freaking awesome. All the tournament anglers have been very courteous. I mean, it's not very often that you get a spot like this to yourself with this many fish, fishing against these guys, because they don't miss nothing. I fished against them on my home lake, and I know what they find. And I can't believe somebody else didn't find it. Maybe they did, and I don't know, but nobody has even offered to come over here, and you don't get that very often at all. I've wanted one bad for a long time, and it's every tournament angler's dream to win one. I've been close, should have won several. I beat myself, and that's not gonna happen this week. Got it that time. Feel like a good one. Gosh, oh my gosh, giant dude. Holy crap, dude, look at that freaking toad. That is a 7-pounder, dude. That just freaking happened. Oh my God. Where did that come from? Dude, look at that freaking hydrilla gorilla right there, son. Holy cow. Dude, he's hooked on the outside of the mouth. Come from the outside. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? Holy give me smack on that one, son. God, where did that come from, dude? Oh my God. That's a freaking stud right there, son. Dude, that's a 3-pounder all day. Come see me tomorrow. God dang, dude. Man, I don't know what just happened. Gift from God. I'm telling you, I never would have thought that a 7-pounder would show up on the 3rd day, and I've been fishing this area for basically 3 days. Got a phenomenal spot. If they stay and I do my part, we'll be okay. You know, to be lucky enough to catch one, 5-pounder a day in this tournament has been the difference, you know. Tennessee River, man, these places get a lot of pressure. I figured 17 or 18 a day was going to be really, really strong. And when I had that the first day, I'm like, all right, we can do this. And when I seen how many fish were here the second day, I'm like, I don't know. They're getting fewer and fewer, obviously. They're getting a little more conditioned to the bait. We can fool 5 of them tomorrow, we'll be all right. I mean, there has been no current for 3 days. I mean, absolutely none that I can tell. I guess if you're around the bridges or something, you might see a little bit, but Out here on these flats, there is absolutely no current. 5 bites, buddy. 5 bites away. We had a good morning. I mean, his first 30 minutes was just crazy. I think he's gonna help us, dude. I don't think he's gonna help none. He's not gonna help. I mean, that's like the smallest one. Like every day before this one, it's been pretty dead out through the middle of the day and the end of the day, and just kind of saved my area. And there's a lot of locals out here, but all of them have been very courteous and not fishing, and I'm really appreciative of that. All the anglers have been the same way, so I think they should call the tournament after today, to be honest with you. I don't think they should put us in danger, you know? What do you think?
I can't say nothing.
I can't say nothing. You plead the fifth? Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, it's hot in Florida, but it is hot on Lake Wheeler in Alabama today. I mean, it's gotta be 105 degrees, feel like, because I mean, it is just absolutely a scorcher.
One to take the lead here today. He's got 5 fish, all alive. 26 pounds, 2 ounces, 26.2.
You know, my dad's no longer with me. I'd like to dedicate this one to him, for sure. But I've been close, and I've beat myself, but I'm not beating myself tomorrow. We're gonna catch them, and I'm gonna do my job.
You know, everybody just wants you to get this job done here today.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there were several guys that seen me over there catching them. Ray was one of them, and they all stayed off, and I stayed there and guarded it all day for 3 days. And even the locals, these local guys here have been awesome, and I appreciate what everybody did, and I look forward to getting this thing done.
Well, happy Father's Day, and I can't wait to watch it go down.
The weather is definitely, you know, it's hot. I'm used to fishing in hot weather. You know, I'm from Florida. We do offshore fishing trips, and I mean, it's just the same scenario as what we fish here. No shade, no wind. We're used to fishing this type of stuff. It's a good feeling right there, buddy. That is a good feeling. The level weather is not changing the fishing. I feel like we had a drastic weather change, you know, where it wasn't fishable, then I'd have to scrounge around and find something different. And hopefully the fish stay there and we catch 5 more and bring this thing home. 2 bites away, buddy. 2 bites away. I hate to put him in there, but till we get 5. Ain't not much, but he'll be like 5. There's 5. I'm gonna flush some water out of there. Man, it's, you know, it wasn't quite as the morning we had yesterday morning, but hey, we got 5 in the box. I don't know, we got 12 or 13 pounds, I guess, and you know, that's better than not having any at all. I'm a little more relaxed that I got 5, but I still like to catch a couple of really good ones and you know, make whoever comes from behind really have a phenomenal day for the Tennessee River. So we are grinding it out, and we're gonna catch all of them we can catch today. I woke up a lot thinking about what this tournament's going to mean if I win this thing, because I've been trying for a long time and I've had my opportunities and beat myself, and other people have beaten me. You know, I'm ready to win one of these things for sure. They haven't been biting when the wind's been blowing too much. We're gonna keep milling around here today, and hopefully we run into a couple of big ones like we have in the past few days. Man, it's been a grind out here. I didn't figure it was gonna be quite this tough. I knew it was gonna be tough, but hey, at least we got 5. I did all I could do. That's all I can say. We're doing everything we can. This is the only place I got that I feel like I can catch a good one. So we're gonna stay here until we gotta go. There he is. Butt in the boot. Boom! Yeah! You know how hard we worked for that 3-pounder? 3-pounder. Let's go catch us another one. What'd you say? We have burnt 8 gallons of gas in 4 days.
15 pounds, 2 ounces! 15-2! The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Wheeler Lake belongs to Cliff Prince. Get loud, the Prince of Palatka. Cliff Prince prevails here on Wheeler Lake. What a tournament you have fished, and man, you don't do anything alone. You're one of the great families of this sport.
Marathon Peak Performance.
Smith Lake is a pretty similar Japanese lake, and my home lake, small lake, is a Lake Kameyama in Japan. Very similar. Fish very pressure and fish very hard to get a bite, but many fish still there. All right. Oh man. Okay. Oh. Yes.
27 pounds and 5 ounces.
Hopefully, I will not win this tournament.
I want you to win this tournament too. Go win it. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
This tournament, I use many Japanese techniques, and I get big bites. Oh, fat. God. Yes, fat. Too much power. I think very similar in Japan. The Smith Lake is the most favorite lake is here. Oh yes! Spotted bass! Disneyland! Oh! Yeah! Very happy. More cruising. Spotted bass is cruising a lot, but spotted bass sometimes I fish in a rock, big rock, and put on the bait. Spotted bass, some fish swimming, some fish sitting. Bush, lay down, log, bush, rock, many kind of cover. Spotted bass more stand in a tree, stand in a rock, and looks like Japanese lake, small lake, and high pressure. Yeah. Good one. Gosh. Gosh. Thank you. Spotted was the fin here, and the 1, 2, 3, and the yeah, and push. Yes, almost the same. But I always look the fin and the 3 backside, and put on the feeding. Yeah, every fish. I fish on 25 feet, and the rock, and the deep point, and the many fish schooling, some fishing sitting. Yeah, pancake. Sometimes it's very hard to get a bite. Fish sits there, but no bite. But I have many Japanese techniques. Good one. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah. Not so big, but yes, number 5. Got it. Oh yeah, Taku loves fish always, so I care. So it looks like Taku's boat looks like Hampton Inn or a Holiday Inn. It's a very, very nice hotel, so fish always relax. Small one, I think. It's good. Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good. Gotcha. Woohoo! No small one. Hey! 2-8. Gotcha. Thank you. And next, I will check all fish and the weight. Okay. Oh, looks good. Oh yes. Very nervous. Oh yes. Okay, gotcha. I think it's good fish. Yes or no? No. Got it. Yes. Oh. Big smoke. I think. Gosh. Yes. Big one. Beautiful fish. $2.15. Yes. Gotcha. Thank you. All right. Oh, hopefully no bite 2-pounder. I wanna get the 3-pounder. So 3-pounder eating and a hook set. It's perfect.
5 fish, 14 pounds, 2 ounces with 41 pounds, 7 ounces. Takumi Ito is leading the TNT Fireworks Bassmaster Elite at Smith Lake. $41 pounds, you are leading this tournament.
Takumi Ito told me last week that Smith Lake is his favorite lake, and man, it has been a fun week watching you compete here.
Oh yeah, so Smith Lake is my most favorite lake. I think that I can get 14 pounds plus easy, so hopefully I will get a big bag.
You have more powder on the deck of your boat than a Colombian cartel. Why is there so much powder on this boat?
Because I use Japanese sand powder I using, so spotted bass many times no bite, but I use magic white powder and get easy bite.
Magic white powder, be careful, might get you in trouble.
Yes, sir. So if I'm hungry, I get magic white powder today.
Did you eat that or sniff that?
I sniffed that.
Oh, okay. We'll let our tournament officials deal with you. Wish you very much. Takumi Ito going out in just a few minutes.
I think small one. It's not big. Yes, number 1. Every tournament is pretty hard for me because my family stay in Japan and I stay 8 months US and 4 months go back to Japan. Always my family stay in Japan. I think it's pretty good one. It's good. Oh, yes. All right. Okay, number 2. It's pretty good. Fish pretty tough today. Yesterday was more easy, but still get a bite. Let's go.
Keep going, buddy.
Yeah. Today, still fish there. Fish still 3-pounder, couple 3-pounder there, but no eating. I think wind. Yesterday the very good wind blowing and the easy bite, but today I think 9 o'clock start biting. I have a wife and 2 kids, but always I'm around and driving everywhere. So many lakes and pre-practice every day, so it's hard. Small one. No keeper. No. No keeper. All right, thank you. Small one. Okay. We go. Yes. Tough. Very tough. Oh. I think the small one. My dream is a US tournament. My dream is a Bassmaster Elite. It's very happy for me. And my wife and my kids always watching the Bassmaster live. So everyone try to win a Bassmaster Elite. Yeah, looks like.
How come?
Yeah. So because pretty many people fishing pressure, pressure is always fish nervous and choosing the bait. So I like pretty nervous fish. Many trick. We need many trick, many fishing techniques. So I like that. I found a big fish. Pretty good fish school. Oh yeah. I fish in a big point, main lake now. Sometimes big fish schooling coming, some always moving a lot, and I find a school, many bass school, like this fish. Okay. Yeah, look like that. Swimming, and sometimes trick, reaction. Yeah, many fish following my bait, but almost all fish no bite, but sometimes get a bite. Now I found a 2-pounder school, I think. Not so many 3-pounder. Very bad, very bad. I think no current, no good. Oh, got it. Ah. Oh, still many fish. I like sit in the bottom or stand in a tree. Today is too much swimming, too much. Fish looking, but no bite. Yes, number 5, hopefully. I hope. Yeah, number 5. Little bit, but it's okay. Got it. If I win Smith Lake, it's very big event for me, because this condition, it's 100% Taku time spotted bass. Yeah, because many pressure and fish deep, clear water. I love Smith Lake. Yeah, so Smith Lake tournament coming. Yes, so I want to win this tournament. Yeah, it looks monster. But bunch striper there. Yeah, but looks. Oh yes, spot. Yeah. Yes. Got it. Good job. Thank you. Yes. It looks like smallmouth, right? Yeah. Bronze back. Thank you. Yes. Okay, let's go. 4 more spots. Japan is like a very small rubber jig, 1/8 ounce, and tiny little bitty small rubber jig usually are using, but this tournament I use a pancake or dice. Yeah, but dice is normally it's very small, but I use a big one, huge dice, because it's very strong. Small? Oh, no, maybe. Very tough. So because every day I try to get a 3-pounder, but every day 2.5. 2.5 is okay, but very hard. Looks good too. Come on. Come on. Giant school. Yes. Wow. Hey! Woo! Yes, sir! All this side. Get it. Get it. I get it. Yes, sir. This one, the smallest. Sayonara. Yeah, and the two good ones right there. Okay, bye bye. Okay, thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Can you see suspending fish, all small one, but deep fish, bottom, it's close, it's a big one. So if heavyweight drop shot I use, small one eating. So I use a very light, like a weightless bait I using. Yeah. No, I think yes. No. Yes. Which? All right. I think it's cow. 2.6. Yes. 2.6 here. Okay. And
oh my god! Giant spots!
Oh my god.
6-pounder.
Really?
Yes.
Come on, Taku.
Oh my god. It's giant.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Giant spot. Giant spot. Very huge.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
My gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! Oh my god. Holy cow, what? Holy.
Oh!
Dude, that's a 6-pounder.
Yes, eating a bream.
Oh,
Eating the bream, yes.
Bluegill in its mouth.
I cannot believe it, but I catch a 5-pounder plus today. It's amazing. So, but I understand today fish eating like a poundfish, flat bluegill, bream. I don't know, but big fish eat like a flat fish. So I understand today because 5-pounder plus inside a big bream. So I use a pancake bait, very similar to bluegill, I think. So very happy. So hopefully I want to win, but it's still very good tournament for me.
Looking for 12 pounds, 8 ounces, 5 fish today. 16 pounds, 9 ounces. The Crush City Monster bag of the tournament. And with 58 pounds even, the TNT Fireworks, a Bassmaster Elite Champion. Takumi Ito doubles down and becomes a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion.
Marathon Peak Performance.
Happy to have him back after missing a few events due to medical absence from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Loughran III. 19 pounds and an ounce, so a good start for Ed Loughran in 16th place currently.
I was out for 2 tournaments with a medical issue, kidney stones, solely from dehydration. My advice to everybody, drink a lot of water. It will fix 90% of your issues. So today I come back and had 19 pounds yesterday, had what I thought was a good day. I thought I'd be in the 20s, but I ended up in almost 40th place. People always catch them better than you think. These guys are the best. Today, I went out with the intention just to make sure I stayed in the top 50, made the cut tomorrow.
The Barrister moves into second place at the Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite on Lake Champlain.
Okay, here we are, third day Bassmaster Elite Series on Champlain, currently in second place, right behind Chris Zaldane, just a few ounces. First day ended up with about 19 pounds. Yesterday I had a big day, my biggest day on Champlain, my biggest day on the Elites, almost 23 pounds. And figured something out at the end of the day that hopefully is really gonna help. I don't know what the weather did to me yesterday, but I thought it was gonna hurt, but it may have helped, and we're gonna have similar conditions today. So if I can go out and catch another 20 pounds, I'll probably make tomorrow 21, 22, I'll stay right in contention. I just saw one hanging around that rock right there, so we'll see if we can get them to bite. I think obviously these are, released fish. But yeah, we'll just make another cast or two and that's it. The great part is I haven't seen a boat in 2 days. So I leaned on the area very hard today, so I doubt that it has many fish left on it, but we are going to find out. I have some other areas nearby, but they don't have even close to the caliber. Smallmouth to start. I am out here because I love it. I'm an attorney and I'm a full-time attorney, so this is something that I do just out of love. But if I can just bring in another 18 or 20 pounds tomorrow, maybe I squeak into the top 10, but different lakes have always treated me well. One of them is Bugs Island Lake. Not really too close to where I grew up, but I fished it a lot, and that lake just always worked for me. This lake in the past has worked for me. Typically though, I come up here and I fish smallmouth. I like this lake. Typically I'll fish smallmouth, but I couldn't get it going in practice, anything more than 17 or 18 pounds. And I had this area that appeared to be to myself. And so I said I'd give it a shot, and it ended up definitely working out today. And yesterday wasn't too bad either. It was like that every couple casts yesterday afternoon. There's not a lot where I am. There's just not a lot of stuff to fish. And so, as I said, I mean, I beat on it very hard today, like very hard. So I may go down there and not hardly catch anything, but there are some similar areas within a couple miles that I'll probably just go and try. I kind of don't have anything to lose. I mean, I'm not fishing for points since I have a medical exemption, so I'm really just trying to, I guess, either win or win as much money as possible. Long, skinny one. I wish he were fat. I know that much. My good largemouth spot is about to get wiped out. Oh, that's a big fish. Yeah, that's a real big fish. we go, another 4. Gotta like it. Yeah, man, I like it. So we get rid of white. All right, hopefully there's a few more on that point. Will help. Might be almost a 3-pounder. 2 3/4. So the AccuCall thing is just it's a little board. It's mechanical, you know, so you're able to just enter the weights in mechanically. No battery, no nothing, so it keeps track of the color of the call balls or the tags. It was a little bit of a stressful day. The fish did not bite what I had been fishing, so I had to switch up a little, and some mud caused some problems in my area. Some mud moved over my areas probably midday, wind driven, and it's going to be there tomorrow. Also had a number of locals that were in the area fishing the same stuff, but managed to catch a couple of real good ones. It is a big one. That's why it sounded that way. I would imagine. If not, it's going to be like 414, but it's 512. We're in the area fishing the same stuff, but managed to catch a couple of real good ones. I have one that's, you know, well over 5, and that really changed the day, because that was about a 3-pound, 3.5-pound call, and that was ET fishing today. Up here, I mean, you catch a 5-something each day, and that really goes a long way, because it's the land of the 3-pounders up here. One question we won't have to worry about is how will I feel with that 212 in my bag? I'll go hit that. They're on this rock ledge like the small fish, but the only decent ones I've caught have been out of the grass clumps. I think it's the time of day, but the mud I thought was going to affect them. Okay, so today we managed to end up with a limit of largemouth again. Got rained on a little bit, had some mud issues, some local issues, but managed to still just stick with it. Pretty much caught, I think, every single fish on the jig. Yeah, I mean, just using a small jig, working it around rocks and grass. Classic northern. I only had one bite on a chatterbait today. Very strange. It sort of seemed like a chatterbait day, but they did not bite it. So I think I have somewhere around 21 pounds. That should have me fishing tomorrow. So we are going to make sure I'm fishing tomorrow. I'm going to leave right now so that we have plenty of time to get back. And I'll be back tomorrow with my Shimano stuff, little missile crawl on my homemade jig, and we'll be good to go. Okay, end of the day here, day 3. Came in second place. I bet I'll go out a couple spots down, but not too far. Hopefully I stay in the top 10. I probably have around 21 pounds. And looking forward to fishing tomorrow. I think I've used up my area, but we are gonna find out.
Looking for 1913 to take the lead. 5 fish, 21 pounds, 14 ounces.
So third day here at the Elite Series at Champlain. I had another pretty much perfect day for me. Probably ended up with 21 pounds and going to be real close to the top. This is the first Elite event that my family has been able to come to. They did come to the Classic when I fished it in Fort Worth a couple years ago and did well. That was terrific. But so they came to this one. My cousins live here, so we're staying at her house and her husband's house, and so the whole family came up, and it's been a lot of fun. You know, me, crew, Schmidt, we're all staying at the house, and it's just been a big party every night at dinner, and it's been very enjoyable. I've been fortunate this week, and I haven't had a competitor's boat, Davey Height told me, within about 16 miles. So I really am kind of by myself. I had some local competition yesterday, but today being a Monday, hopefully that won't happen, and I'll have free reign to hopefully get 5 more fish out of my area.
You're 5 fish away from a lifelong dream.
It'd be great. I mean, I love this lake. I've had a great week. The last 2 days have really been perfect, and I need 1 more, and there are 5 fish I know in my area left, and I just need to put them in the boat.
How'd you sleep last night?
Like a baby.
Calm, cool, and collected. The Bears are looking to get it done. We are just about ready to start this.
And the weather up here seems to change very often, and the weathermen don't seem to have a great handle on it. The good thing is with today, I'm really not that stressed because I don't have a lot of options. I mean, I could go and catch 18 pounds of smallmouth on the fish that I had been fishing up here. That's not gonna win. So I've got one area, it's 30 miles that way, 40 miles that way. Once I'm down there, you're there. So I kind of don't have a lot of choices, and really that makes it kind of easy. So I'm not too stressed about it. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to, hopefully there won't be any competition down there as far as locals or just pleasure fishermen. I'm gonna just go do the same thing. It's gotten me this far. I've really leaned on the area extremely hard, but it's up north. There's a ton of fish. For every one you catch in grass and rock, there's probably 5 or 10 others. So I'm hoping that I can just pull one more 20, 21 pound day out of this place and maybe bring home the trophy. A little better. All to the side, yeah, 3-3. First day I had a mixed bag. Yesterday I had largemouth. Those fish seem to bite a little better in the afternoon, and they also seem to bite better with the sun. It doesn't look like we're gonna have any sun tomorrow, which I'm a little concerned about, but just gotta deal with the cards I'm dealt, and the lighter wind might help me a little bit, but it'll help a lot of the scopers for smallmouth too. So we'll see, but I'm gonna need another 1 or 2 of those key bites tomorrow and to have a chance. Like the smallmouth are up on this end, it ends right here. It's like a point right there. And I'm just off of that. I thought I saw some suspended.
Got your limit?
Yeah, I got my limit, small limit. You know, 3 pounders. So I mean, I guess I'm a couple of monster fish away from having a chance to win, but my largemouth, for the most part, I've been catching them in the afternoon. So now if I don't have anything at 1 o'clock, I'll be a little bothered, but I'm confident that they will start biting a little later like they have been. But I'm still gonna try one more largemouthy kind of spot right now. So really this entire week I've been throwing a chatterbait and a little compact small jig that I make with a Missile Baits craw trailer on it. And the chatterbait and the jig I've both been fishing probably anywhere from 4 to 10 feet in grass, and it's got chunk rock in it. And you know, on my live scope I can see the open areas where there's a boulder and the grass can't grow. And focusing on those areas seems to really be key. And so even though I'm fishing kind of shallow, the forward-facing sonar, the Garmin Live Scope, has really been key this week. Call please release me. So we're gonna go in and fish what I came here to fish. And then we're gonna go try to catch a 5 pounder somewhere. We're gonna fish here for a couple more minutes. And we're gonna go hit that area that I came here to fish. It would be great. They left, it would be great, you know. But I love this lake. It would mean a lot. I mean, the only expectations I had when I came to the elites was, you know, hopefully make a couple classics and maybe win a tournament. AOY, that is something that it would be unbelievable if I could even be in the top 10 of AOY. I'm fishing the Elite Series, I'm fishing the top circuit in bass fishing, but a lot of these guys, they truly make their living off of fishing. They are professionals. I am out here because I love it. I mean, it should be 3 something, right? Great. Kind of have to sit here for a minute.
I think it's going to be coming down to ounces. You know, what would this mean for an Elite Series win for you?
It'd be awesome. I mean, you know, I've dreamed about it a long time. Don't get that many opportunities at it. I was in second after the first, second, and third day at Fork a couple years back, but being second to Patrick Walters, chasing him isn't very fun. So, you know, it would be great. I mean, there's no way on earth that I'm going to win this thing, but you know, I did the best I could. I stayed with my fish, scrambled around a little bit, tried a few different things, but just those largemouth today did not bite. You know, I caught one largemouth today, I think, a 3-pounder off of that, off my main spot, and even the secondary spots is 0. So it was a scramble day. I got all smallmouth today, and I'm happy to have them, 16.5 pounds, maybe 17, and you know, hopefully I won't drop out of the top 5.
One more angler left to go. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Made his first top 10 right here on Champlain. From Richmond, Virginia, the barrister, Edward Loughran III. Come on over, Chris. Let's get side by side. We're going to have a great champion either way. Started the day with 63 pounds and 14 ounces. Ed Loughran looking for 16 pounds and 14 ounces. 16 pounds of 14 ounces! 16, 14! He has exactly what it takes to win his very first Bassmaster Elite Series event. The barrister reigns supreme. Ed Loughran wins the Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite at Lake Champlain.
Marathon Peak Performance.
Humminbird Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River, trying to double down and become a 2-time Elite Series champion here in 2024. Went out this morning with a big bag yesterday, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada.
Man, my week's been good. It started out day 1, caught 25 pounds, and day 2 I really got it dialed in.
27 pounds, 7 ounces, 27.7.
It's been calm the last 2 days, and I've been able to move around. I've been able to let fish rest. Tomorrow's a whole different day. It's gonna blow like crazy. There's probably gonna be 6 to 8 footers where I'm fishing. I don't know, we got weather today, which is not ideal. It's gonna make things real difficult. I gotta try it. I can't catch 25 pounds in the river. We're gonna send it, see what happens, and if I catch them, great. If I don't, I don't know what to tell you. these fish are so pressured and so hard to catch. There was locals fishing all around me today. You know, they just get beat on and beat on and beat on here, and they are so smart. Like, this is the first year where they're truly hard to catch.
Two fish, baby.
It's kind of a learning curve for me because I've never experienced the fish here being this hard to catch. Doing everything I can to try and get a bite, just going from there.
This right here is the bait I've designed specifically for what we're doing this week, drop shotting, and it's called the Party Minnow by 6 Cents. This accounted for 75% of the fish I had today. I did catch a few on some other baits, but this one did most of the damage, and it's going to be a big player the rest of the week.
I'm not even concerned about AOI. I can't gain any more points. It's all up to everybody else. So, you know, I'm just going out and trying to win this thing now. It's, man, it's been a battle the last however many years we've been coming here. So, I mean, hopefully it all works out and we can get a blue trophy on the home pond.
Not the giant ones, but we'll take them.
Yeah, so today I actually ended up puking. Yeah, I've been in a lot of rough water in my life and never even felt nauseous, but it hit me today. So I had to get that out and carried on and caught a few more after that. You know, I've had so many opportunities to win on this lake and in Bassmaster Elite Series tournaments, and something always goes wrong, or I lose big fish, or my trolling motor falls off the borrowed boat, or whatever it might be. So man, like, if I can win the tournament, I mean, that'll make up for all those times where we came up a little short here.
Whew. Just finished puking. Blue spot. Nice one. Helper, huh? We're getting there. Oh.
On the St. Lawrence River, I have not won a blue trophy. I won an open, won a bunch of other stuff here, but never a blue trophy. I've been like so close, and usually something happens, and I mean, I've had a highlight reel of errors the last however many years we've been coming here for the elites. So
I think you should help.
I'm just hoping everything works out. You know, I'm in the right area. I'm doing the right thing now. I just need to catch 5 of the right ones, and the wind tomorrow is going to make that extremely difficult.
I'll probably help. We
had a solid day for sure. I mean, conditions were not ideal, so we did all right. We're in the hunt for tomorrow.
Here's a two-time Bassmaster winner. Won an Elite Series tournament earlier this year. An angler so great he once won a 4-day tournament in just 3 days. Cory Johnston. Looking for 20 pounds, 7 ounces to take the lead. 24 pounds, 14 ounces. 24-14. And just like that, with 77 pounds, 5 ounces, Cory Johnston is leading the Humminbird Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River.
Dude, I feel good, man. It's we're just gonna go out and see what happens. You know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So
You told me after that first one, you had a feeling there's going to be another one this year. This is the last one. Is it going to happen today, Cory?
man, I hope so. I'm gonna make a long run, and you know, the right ones live there for sure. And I had them bite yesterday, and a few missed opportunities. I don't have long to fish, but if I can get 10 bites, then we're gonna have a real good shot at it. So I'm gonna send it out there and see what happens. It was nasty, you know. It was, I mean, there was some 10-footers out there. There was lots of 8s, bunch of 6s. It was just not a nice day. So I really had to take my time, and it was hard to present a bait to the fish. When I finally seen a group of them, like, you had to make the perfect cast because the waves were so strong. It was like current pulling your bait. And then when you actually get to work your bait, the boat's pushing back and forth from the waves, so you're really not getting the proper action on your bait. We managed to trick a few, and I'm just excited to get out there tomorrow and see if we can do it again. We're going for a long run. We're gonna get there. Seen 5 of the right bites today. That's all we need, so let's go get it. You know, I've had so many opportunities to win on this lake and in Bassmaster Elite Series tournaments, and something always goes wrong, or I lose big fish, or my trolling motor falls off the borrowed boat, or whatever it might be. So man, that'll make up for all those times where we came up a little short here. Four more bites, baby. We're gonna make this work today. Little guy. It's a big one. Come on, baby. Just might not be, I don't know. Take them, 3-pounder. They're not supposed to live out here. It's all right. God, it's a big one. Yeah. The boat's pushing back and forth from the waves. The waves were so strong, it was like current pulling your bait. So I really had to take my time. I'm just hoping everything works out. I'd have a grown one here. Good one. Football. Decent one. Not a giant, but a nice one. Sweet. 2 5.5s and we'll have a shot. Oh no! Duh! We need 3 more bites. Man, we missed 2 and lost 1. It's been a struggle for sure, but I mean, I'm still seeing some. It's just almost impossible to get my bait to them and present it properly. But all right, let's roll. Hit another spot here. She's a struggle today. A lot of technical difficulties, so not a good day. We had live scope issues and whatnot, so it was a tough day, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm sure they caught them.
Cory Johnston started the day with 77 pounds and 5 ounces. 24 pounds, 11 ounces. 24-11. And with 102 pounds even, Cory Johnston joins the Century Club once again on this body of water. Cory Johnston doubles down in 2024, becoming a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion. The Humminbird Bassmaster Elite on the St. Lawrence River belongs to Cory Johnston. The Humminbird Bassmaster Elite at the St. Lawrence River belongs to Cory Johnston.
Marathon Peak Performance.